Everyone can say hello.
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 Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Curse of Strahd. Before I continue anything, sorry, Omega, for not having Yegos on the starting screen. I want to publicly apologise for that. All right, I'm sorry. But welcome in, everyone. I am your humble guide for these lovely players, Whiskey, and I am joined by Hydro playing our lovely cleric, Bakor. We are joined by someone I have to apologise for a few more times, CB or Omega Jones playing Yegos, our little ranger friend who is basically been forced into this party right now with their friend, sort of basically going, get in there, and that was fine. Then we are joined by the lovely Naomi playing lovely is a weird word for this character, but we're just going to say playing Davy, our Circle of Spores druid. And then Turquoise Magpie or Soph playing Lint, our Order of Scribes wizard. And last but no means least, we have Goss playing our Hexblade rogue, Hexblade swashbuckler, Rain. And a lot of shit happened in the last session. Our party figured out, and it was at the end of defeating a creature who was basically torturing the orphanage, St. Andral's orphanage. After Milivarge had awoken from his daze, he gave you a bit of information about, well, where did he get the locket from? And for a bit of, not interrogation, but questioning, you discovered that Milivarge didn't really have it on his person from his own choice. It was given to him by a gentleman called Henrik, who was the owner of the coffin maker shop. You follow the lead. Yegos was the one who guided you there because you've been in this town for a bit of time now, as you discovered that the coffin maker shop was barricaded. The doors were closed, the windows were shut, everything was completely shut down. However, we have a druid in our party who wild-shaped into a little rat and was joined by... Oh, hang on. Oh, God. Yegos, the name, your familiar name. It is...
I was like, what? Priet.
Priet, thank you. Was joined by Priet, who Priet wasn't rolling very well, if I remember rightly, but familiars never do. So through that means, you found our way into the coffin maker shop and discovered Henrik in his room. He was carving something that looked like he was just minding his business, doing his work. After a little bit of a few failed skill checks, you eventually opened one of the windows and let the rest of the party in with a couple of failed stealth checks, which might come up later. You thaumaturgied the door open after a failed kick from Rain. That was so fucking funny. It was my favorite part. And then Henrik, not trying to fight it or anything, told you all the information he knew at that point out of the sheer desperation of, please don't kill me. 3 of the members went upstairs to go and find the bones of St. Andral, while Bakor and Yegos stayed and had a few words with him. You went into Henrik's room, and I described that it was a room that looked like it did have a double bed once, but only has a single bed. So you entered the room, there was this wave of loneliness that hit you. That wasn't the point. You're here for the bones. You found his closet, you opened it up and saw 2 bags. One was full of coin, the other had the bones. And in a quick flash, 2 flashes actually, some spells were set off. One was a web spell, which I believe it was Lint and Rain failed, was it? Am I correct in that? Yep. And another spell went off, but you don't know what it was. The last thing what happened was the sound of footsteps rushing in your direction. So, that being said, could everyone roll initiative for me, please? At least I actually want, because we're going to go into this actually. Roll initiative, everyone. Okay. But for right now, we're going to be focusing on Lint, Rain, and Davy. Okay, just so we are all in the right time, because the other two are downstairs. Anyone got questions? I see questions in the chat. Just make sure you know. Are people saying long rest before you came here?
Yeah, I was trying to remember if we long or short rested. I know we rested, but I don't remember how long we did.
So
I thought we long.
You attempted a long rest.
Gotcha.
But it was basically hinted, hey, nighttime's coming. Have a short rest. Okay. So short rest is what everyone had.
Short rest. Thank you.
No problem.
I was like, I didn't use all these spell slots already. It's not true. I did. Okay.
All right. So I need to quickly roll as well. Hang on a second. Oh, okay, good. That sucks for you guys. Just want to let you know. I'm joking. It's all good. You'll be fine. I'm sure. Okay. So, as the web spell restrains Lint, Lint and Rain, I believe Lint, you'll be able to hear it a bit quicker. You just hear these footsteps, and through the door of the room that you were in, you hear two smashes actually. One from the door which where you were gonna enter, and then the door that's right into this room, as it smashes open, and you are greeted with a chaotic-looking woman with really sunken-in facial features, sharp teeth, dead behind eyes apart from rage. The only thing that's behind her eyes right now is rage, as they look at you and go, ah! And then behind them a second one comes in, an older looking man on this one, where his skin has started to slowly fade away, and just revealing bone, coming kind of bashing past this one as well, as they both stare at you. So let me bring up their things. Let me find their reveal.
Lynch just kind of turns into the room and says, "We got company."
Cool. Okay. Let me put them on the token layer. Huh. All right. So, let me bring up their stats real quick.
I'm gonna need a few screenshots. Sorry.
Yeah, please. That's okay. If someone can handle that, that'd be really great.
Got you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So I would say, after this round, Bakor and Yegos, we're gonna come to you, and I want you to think about this, because I think you would at least, Bakor, actually both wisdom based in a sense, aren't you? So I feel like you would have been able to hear the footsteps on and smashing of two doors above you. Just so
your perception boys are downstairs.
That's true. There's a lot of wisdom here, everyone. All right, cool. So, that being said, what we got? Lint, what you got?
Initiative.
Yes, please.
7.
7. Okay, cool.
That ain't good.
It ain't good, my dude. That's okay. That's okay. Rain?
12.
12. And Davey?
18.
Okay. So 7. Rain. 12. 18, do you say, Davey?
Mm-hmm. Natural 17 plus 1.
Nice. Because, what was your initiative, just so we know? Just so if you do want to take in. Okay, good. Cleric's going last is not a bad thing.
Yep.
I still don't like going last.
And Yegos.
A strong 8.
Oh my. All right. Okay.
The boys have messed up.
All right.
It was bad. It was real bad.
I rolled real well.
I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Okay, so this is what happens. The one that's closest to you right now, Lint, sort of looks at you, but looks past you to one of the other ones behind you. And in this first moment, you think, at least I'm covering these people behind me. As this creature, after it screams at you, charges at you, but then goes onto the side, upside down onto the ceiling, and then goes underneath the door. Has a thing called spider climb. As a
Can I make an opportunity attack?
it doesn't leave your range. It actually goes above both of you, and it's like above Davy right here as it swipes down with its feet, kind of above. What I'm going to do on the map, though, Davy, as I'm going to put them like here, but they are above you technically. And yeah, their feet are still on the floor as they swipe down. To be fair, they actually are going to try and grapple you to start with. So let me see how it goes, though, because it's not. This is a little bit different to the usual grapple. So just bear with me for a second. So for this, they're actually going to roll to hit to see what happens. 17 to hit you.
17 does hit. When they enter my range, they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, excellent. Let's remember that 17 for the hit, please. Con save. 15? Yes.
15. 15 does not save.
Nice.
Still save DC is a 16.
All right.
So they're going to take 2. Sorry, gotta get used to my character again.
No, you're okay.
2d4 necrotic.
Nice. Necrotic?
Because I'm just checking. I remember last time I put up my symbiotic
You did.
entity, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You actually put it up the moment you came in to the actual building. I was like, can you choose? Or else Henrik was just going to melt in front of you.
No, yeah, I choose. So that's 5 points of necrotic damage.
You notice that they are still affected, but only half, basically. They are resistant to it. Okay. So that's 5, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yeah, that first one hits. With this ability, instead of dealing damage, they're going to grapple you instead. So then on their second attack, they're going to bite you. Now they can only bite you if they grapple you. So they go for the attack there. I believe that's going to hit. That's 19 to hit. All right. So they grapple you, and then they just sink their teeth into your neck. You're going to take 6 points of piercing, 7 points of necrotic, which you might be resistant to, right?
I am. That's tabbed.
Cool. And then whatever that total is, hang on a second. Oh, that's half, right? So that's 3. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 3 points.
Those were temporary hit points, so that shouldn't affect my maximum.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how that works.
Oof.
That's fascinating, actually. Would that work? Regains hit points.
If they don't take off from my temporary hit points, I'd be happy with that because I need those. But...
It targets hit point maximum, not your temporary hit points.
Okay, so my temporary hit points are still 20, but my hit point maximum goes down by that number?
But yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Let me fix that on my character sheet.
Only because in Raw
so...
it specifically says hit point maximum, whereas this is temporary hit points, so it still works out like that. I think that's fair, and you're necrotic anyway, so you're okay.
So how much was that? So it was 7 necrotic,
yep.
half to 3, and what was the other one?
It was 7 necrotic, half to 3, and it was 6 points of piercing. So 6 piercing.
So 9.
7 necrotic, yes. And as they bite you, you feel your life force be pulled out of you as they recover that necrotic into themselves. And it just chomps, and then again, I want this image to be really stuck there. They are like this right now. Their feet are here. They're grabbing you from the top and biting down on you. Rain, looks freaky as fuck to you. The other one is going to go right to you, Volin. And you see that this one climbs onto the table, and as it climbs, it leaps at you to do the same thing. It's going to try and grapple you. We'll see, actually. We'll see. that is 13 to hit.
Yep, that is.
Oh, okay. So they're going to do the same thing. They will. They're going to choose to grapple you instead, and they're going to try and bite you as well. Yeah, that hits 14 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
So 6 points of piercing, 7 points of necrotic. Your hit point maximum is reduced to by 7. They will gain some life force, and you see as they suck on your blood, their like veins on their face start getting covered in black as it gets to their eyes, and we just look even more thirsty.
Okay.
Let me have a look at something. Target's hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to necrotic damage, and the thing gains hit points equal to that amount. I will say, for both of you, the reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. There's also another way of doing it, but I don't know if that's available for you lot yet. We'll see. And when you're grappled, if you want to escape from the grapple, the DC is 13, but that will take an action to do. I know you guys have different ways of getting out of stuff. Just point it out there for all of you. All right, so that is their turn. Davey, you're up.
Right, point of order. I think I said that I was consistently casting Shillelagh last session to make sure I had it on. But
You did.
Okay, great.
Even
So
if you didn't, I'll be like,
Shillelagh's
yeah,
on.
it's fine. It's cool. Don't worry.
It's the way I'm
Then
like, I
I'm-
wish I had Shillelagh.
Shillelagh is so good.
Love it. I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Yep.
And I'm going to Misty Step over here so that I'm flanking with Lint.
Oh, smart. Very good. Yeah, I like that.
So now I'm out of the grapple.
Of course, yeah.
And then I'm going to use my action to just hit her with my stick.
Oh, point of order. Lint, you're in the web, right?
Yes, I am.
I just need to make an advantage on those attacks then. Sorry.
Oh, great. No, it's
Sorry. You're fine. Hang on. You're fine. I rolled a natural 19. Almost a crit. So you're good. You're good. Okay, sorry, Davey. Go for it.
With flanking, so with advantage is 25.
You definitely
To hit?
hits.
Nice. So that is... so it's 10 points of magical bludgeoning damage,
Thank you for letting me know.
and then 5 points of necrotic.
Okay, that's round to 2.
Mhm.
Very nice. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Very good. Very good. Next up is yeah. So we're saying this is like a surprise round for Bakor and Yegos right now, just because you're out of it. On the top of the turn, you can react however you want to. If you want to jump into the order of things, basically. Next up, Lynn.
Is it?
Rain.
I thought it
Sorry,
was Rain.
Rain.
Yeah, Rain.
Yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
Rain. Sorry, Rain. Please forgive me.
I'll step between Lint and this creature.
Yeah, it's hanging above you, feet here, looking down at you, like ready to go for you instead.
Okay, that's fine. And then I want to use Booming Blade on it.
Mm-hmm. Of course
Is it
you
Rain
can.
restrained?
Oh, you are.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are. Where were you? Right next to the thing, right?
Yeah, I moved one square.
So you can still attack it from there. You don't have to move there, but your attacks are at disadvantage because you're a mobile person, right? As a swashbuckler, you're in and out, and your maneuverability is literally your thing. And being restrained right now is a bitch. So it's up to you. You can attack with a disadvantage or try to get out of the web using your action. They're your options.
I'll use an action to get out of the web.
Okay, roll me. I believe it's a Dex saving throw. I'll double check the wording. But yeah.
I got a 9.
That does not do it, unfortunately. You have a bonus action, though. There are things you can do unless you want to save your bonus action for other things.
I think I'll do steady aim as a bonus action. You give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
On the current turn, if it says current turn, then that'll be the thing what you do next. So just bear that in mind next time, if that's okay.
Okay. There's not really much I can do then.
Not. Yeah, I'd recommend saving other things like all your other Hexblade stuff. So yeah. Okay. Anything else, Rain?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Yeah, Meg, I will double check that spell actually as well. If there's any like corrections, please say.
I have the spell. It's the only reason I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's a really good spell.
It comes with Swarmkeepers.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a strength check. Thank you, not saving throw. Appreciate that. Okay. Now, Lynn, it's your turn.
Okay.
This creature's just on you right now. Like they are grappled.
Would I get advantage because Davy's flanking?
Yeah. Grapple isn't restrained. Grapple just means your movement speed is 0.
All right. If I was to use my bonus action to Misty Step out, would I lose the advantage of flanking?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna at the end of your turn. You can
that's why I was thinking whether to do it first. So yeah, they're going to just like throw their hand back, smack it against his face wherever he's biting, and cast poison spray.
Poison spray. Okay.
Into his mouth.
Yeah.
Hopefully. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. Natural 19.
Yep, that succeeds, but he still takes 1d12 poison damage.
Nice. I'm just going to have a look at resistances. They are not resistant to poison.
That is a 9.
9?
9 damage, and then Lint is going to Misty Step out of that situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And stand by Davy in a... I don't know how much space I have.
So you got 2 squares. You got 2 squares to the right of Davy.
Yeah, I'll go to the right.
Oof, there you go.
Could you, just because I think it might become important, could you mark on the map where the web is?
You're right, actually. Yeah, we'll do that.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Also, Linz, do you want to be disengaged with the one with Davy or still be engaged with it?
What would help?
I mean, you're a wizard, so but it's up to you.
I think I'll try disengage.
All right. Anything else you want to do? Anything else?
I'll just double check. See if I've got it.
Yeah. Your bonus action was the Misty Step.
Yep.
Oh, hang on.
Left is...
Poison spray was your cantrip, right? Poison spray is a cantrip.
Hang on.
I believe it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Then you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
So you do have a bit of movement if you want to use it.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go to the door just to peek out and see. I'm just gonna shout down the stairs. We need help.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll put you right next to the stairs. Okay, cool. So, because it is your turn right now, Lint did say that just before your turn was up, so you can react right now.
Yegos' turn?
Yeah, I thought it was Yegos.
So
Yegos
was in the middle of the initiative, right? But no one was like saying anything, I guess, like that loud. And I feel like Lint saying that gives Bakor the chance to be like, okay, something might be up right now. That's why I'm thinking about that. That's all. If that doesn't seem fair, then I'm totally fine going for the next round. Cool.
No, I'm fine with letting Yegos go first. It's all good.
Okay.
No, I don't mind. We can do whatever.
Well, we can figure out what we want to do anyways, Yegos.
Right.
Do we want to lead this guy down here?
I kind of want to beat his ass, but I'm not going to.
I kind of want to beat his ass too, but we can't just leave him here, right?
Okay, let me.
Because if we leave him here unattended,
that was not what Yegos would not say that.
But
Seeley was ready to right. I think it's fair to say that because feathers ruffle and like my rats all just like we all know that something's going on.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So since I'm downstairs, I don't want this guy to like escape if we run upstairs and he's here. So before I run upstairs, I'm just gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Make sure he stays in place.
Okay, we stay in that.
Ooh.
So like a bunch of arcane ruins appear underneath him, and his body just feels so heavy he can't move.
Yeah.
And then I look over at Yegos, give him a nod, and then I'll book it for the stairs.
That's a fail. Rolled a natural 3. Henrik
Fail,
is in this panic. He just and just freezes.
Yeah, and then Bakar looks at Yegos, oh, let's go, and then I'll just run upstairs.
All right, cool.
I'll go here. That way, Yegos has room to like come upstairs
I
as
have
well.
more.
Yeah.
You see three different rats that I have to write their names down. Because it's important, okay?
It is.
It's very important.
Names are important,
There we
everyone.
go. He looks down as Bakal starts to run. You see three rats. They're definitely three of the fatter rats.
Yeah.
They kind of look like they just choked up. I'm sorry, yoked up. And they just kind of step forward, like in tandem, and just stare at this man. And I say, Caesar, Brutus, Hyperion, watch him. And they are just like eyes beady red, just staring. And they will let me know if anything happens. And then I'm going to run after. I'm just going to like skedaddle. But as I skedaddle, I'm going to, again, you'll see the whiskers kind of come out of my face kind of elongate, fur matted and gross, and my claws starting to grow as I shift into my rat form.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
So I can, and now my speed at this current moment is 50.
So good. So good.
Yes.
And now you're in the walls.
Yeah. And I will run after Bakal.
All right. So we'll say that happened in the last
I'm like
round.
going everywhere, like, where am I at? Oh, and then I go this way.
Amazing. You can't have so much speed you could actually run around the house not knowing and then find
Really
yourself.
good.
That's so great. So what we'll say then is that's what happens on that round. So at the top of the turn, you're back in that order. That makes perfect sense, and we're good.
That was good.
All right. Let's get cracking on then, everyone. Top of the round. The vampire spawn takes their turn. Rain, you are still restrained right now, so we do get advantage on you. Natural 18. Do I get a crit? No, but it is 24, I believe, to hit you, Rain.
It takes 17 to hit.
Yeah, okay, so doesn't take a damage yet. What's it want to do? Nah, it's gonna bite. The vampires got to bite. So yeah, we're gonna try and bite you, Rain. You are restrained. I don't think that works. No. Oh, actually, 17. Does that hit? What was your AC?
17.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It does hit you then. 6 points of piercing, 7 points of necrotic, and your maximum HP is reduced by 7.
Nice.
So no matter how much healing you can do right now, you cannot go past that point. Just so everyone is aware. You misty stepped out of that person's grapple. They're not intelligent enough right now. They're just bloodthirsty. In fact, biting into your blood kind of felt a little bit different, actually, Lint. So we're going to see this other one who attacked them and is going to go for them instead. So, Davey, coming your way. Natural 18 over here. So, the usual, as I say. Sorry, that's only to grapple. And we are going to grapple because you hurt them. Both of you hurt them. Let's see if we get you on this one. Natural 18 again. So, 6 piercing and 3 necrotic.
So 3 half to 1, so 5. I'm guessing 5.
I halved it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that reduced from my maximum.
Yes.
So 8.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. That is their turn. And you see, like, they're not just standing still on this point. They are sort of moving around, like, keeping an eye on everything else. I don't know if you've ever seen... There's a scene in Naruto where one of the bad guys like stops and the eyes go poof, 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 poof. That's basically what they're doing right now, taking in the targets, what they want to try and take out and kind of assassinate. Okay, Davey, what are you going to do?
You're like a spider. Except I like spiders. Hex with my bonus action and then hit with Shillelagh.
Nice.
That is a very specific threat. You're like spiders, except I like them. It's like,
27. I rolled a natural 19.
Nice.
let's go.
Davey, which ability score do you want them to have disadvantage on with Hex?
Oh, strength. If we're doing grapples.
You got it.
I always forget about that.
That's good. That's good.
So they take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Amazing.
Magical. And then 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That's from Hex and
so
Spurs.
7. Give me a second. I wish I taught maths when I was younger. How much was that with necrotic, sorry?
6 points of necrotic.
Okay, so as you know, it is reduced a little bit there. Excellent. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Let's have a look. After Davy, it is Rain. Rain, this thing is still within reach of you. It's up to you what you want to do with your. I believe you wanted a steady aim at your bonus action, and then hit. But it's up to you.
Yeah.
All right. Do that then. Bonus action, steady aim, and then booming blade. Was it what you were gonna do?
Yeah. So
Right.
D20 to roll a hit, and then do booming blade.
Yeah. Oh, booming blade just happens. So your attack is part of the booming blade spell. It's really good. It's really good.
Oh, natural 19. Let's go.
Very nice. Does not hit. No, I'm joking. Of course it hits.
I was about to be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just that much of a dick. Doesn't hit because I choose it not to.
And then for booming blade damage, it's 8.
Okay. Oh, how much piercing, sorry? So you said 8 booming.
And then let me my rapier. So piercing damage. That's a nat 20 plus 7.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Wait,
That
wait.
doesn't make sense.
No. You've already hit them. Now you just gotta roll damage. So you need to roll 1d8 plus 4, I believe. What's your charisma? Is it 18?
Yes.
So it is 1d8 plus 4.
So that's 12 then.
Mm-hmm. If you rolled a 1d8, yeah. Did you roll a 1d8 for the damage?
Yeah, that was the 8.
Okay. So that's 12. Piercing. Roll me the thunder damage as well.
Is that the D8 again? Which one am I using for
Yeah.
that? Okay.
The rapier and the thunder damage are both d8s.
3.
Nice. That's good. You do notice that it is resistant to your blade. Although it is your packed weapon, it is not classed as magical right now.
Is it my pact weapon?
Your rapier is, yeah.
When did I make a pact?
When you first started the campaign. That's why you can use your charisma to attack.
Didn't we talk about a pact like last session? I didn't have it yet?
It's for flavor. We haven't come to it yet, but it's something that you have right now, or else you are running at like a really suboptimal build.
Okay.
So yeah. Either way, so that is okay. Good. 6. Excellent. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Cool. So Rain, that was your bonus action. Your movement, you are restrained right now, and you can't move anyway because of steady aim. Yegos, you're up, my friend.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
I
is it
hear
me?
things more than. No, it should be Lint. Yeah.
What was your initiative, Yegos?
8.
Lint, yours was 7, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
I had it written down properly.
I forgot that we
you're
were
right.
grouped.
Yeah, you're totally right. I will just hear. I guess from the hallway, can I see that spawn?
Yeah. Lint's quite lithe in nature, right? So yeah, Lint's
Yeah,
not
he's skinny.
Lint's not covering
Okay.
too much.
Yeah, he'll just see like this rat creature coming. He's like, oh yeah, guys, and I get out the way.
Yeah.
To let
You're
you
like-
run past.
Sorry. What is? What is that? And I'm going to take out, hanging on my side. You haven't really seen him reach for him much because he's not a fighter. But he will take out his hand crossbow.
Yeah.
And just kind of like aim as best as he can. You see, he's kind of struggling. 'Cause he's like, I don't know what to do.
The nerves are hitting you.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's going to attempt to shoot them in the face. But as he's like aiming, you can see a couple of the rats are like going to his hands and trying to like steady
Oh, yeah.
the crossbow for him. But then one of the tiny ones, goes to where the tip of the arrow is and just like sits. Think very much Ant-Man sitting on the edge of Hawkeye's arrow.
Yep.
He just kind of waits.
A little helmet put is on it, the head, and a
Oh, that's great. That's the 24 to hit.
amazing. Yes.
Great. I'm going to mark them as my favorite foe.
Yes.
And with my gathered swarm, aka the rat at the end, once the arrow pierces the individual, right as it almost collides with their face, the rat like jumps off and just like double the spin kicks him in the face.
Oh, kicks? We got
He's like,
ninja rats now? Wow. Oh my god.
These things are not normal rats. But it gets.
Ratatouille.
It kicks him in the face and then drops to the ground and starts looking for the remnants of the arrow wherever it is.
Amazing.
So let me start doing that damage. 36. That was horrible. Wow. 10 plus. Okay, gross. Sorry, this music reminded me of Castlevania for a second. That is nope. Yes, 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Very good. Point of order, by the way. Sorry to interrupt, Omega. Davy's spores, they didn't roll on their start of their turn, Davy. I believe it's on the start of their turn, right, for necrotic damage? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I don't need my reaction for anything. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, they
Constitution save.
failed.
Cool, so they take... I rolled garbage. 2 1s. So 2
Yeah.
points of necrotic damage, 1.
There's like a little sizzle, but they don't really barely recognize it. Sorry, Omega. Go continue.
You're good. And I do technically have extra attack, but because I have a hand crossbow, I have to reload it. And remind me, because it's actually something I don't do often.
Sure.
Loading is.
It depends. I think with some things it's a full action.
Okay,
to do
loading
it.
a property. I'm looking. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
You can only fire one. We use an action or reaction with a mistake. Okay. How about you tell me how to freaking reload it? Like you say, there's a thing, but you don't say. I'll look it up.
Sure.
More later. I'm not really worried about this very
I know
second.
crossbow expert is where you can ignore stuff. Crossbow expert is really fucking good, but
for reasons I don't have it.
Yeah,
she's not a fighter.
yeah, right. Look it up and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'll look it up later. But for now, at the very least, he's just gonna go. I don't know if that really worked. And I'm gonna take out a dagger and just throw that for my second. And I am definitely in range. That is no. No.
Jaegers,
Nope.
can you do me a favor as well? When you did that attack, how much it was piercing damage just from your crossbow? Because I don't think you're.
Gotcha. All of it was piercing. All of it was piercing. Things just like the swarm just adds to the number. It's all part of it. So
Okay,
it's all
cool.
11, so probably half to
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Of course. And that is all I can. No bonus action, but nothing's useful for me right now.
No, good. Good turn.
That is me. Oh, I gotta remember my template. All right, that's me.
Nice. Lint.
Yes, right. A quick side note, and if this is too complicated, we can discuss it like at the very end. You know the True Strike mod that we discussed?
Oh, yeah, we want to do something with True Strike to make it actually viable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was just wondering if that would count for this session or if it would be later.
If you want to do it for this session, we can start it right now. My bad for not mentioning it to the rest of the players.
No, it's all right.
For people who are watching, and obviously my players as well here, Lint's True Strike is now going to be a reaction. And the reaction is for anyone within their sight within 30 feet. If you miss an attack, they can use a reaction to give you a d4 to your attack roll to see if it would hit. It's the same. It's the new equivalent to the new guidance and the new resistance. So guidance is for checks, resistance is for saving throws, true strike is for attack rolls right now. So
Sick.
something to bear in mind. Well, you lot don't have to worry about. Only Lint does. They'll just remind you. It costs a reaction. It doesn't cost concentration because concentration on true strike's bullshit. Yeah, just a nice way of Lint being able to
Be useful.
You will literally be one of the most useful people in this party. All right. So something about next.
Okay, so Lint's gonna get spicy.
Yeah, let's do it.
He's gonna approach the vampire spawn that is currently on Davy. They're gonna jump on the table. And bonus action is going to cast Shadow Blade on his dagger as he pulls it out.
Heck yeah.
And he is going to take a swipe with the Shadow Blade.
I like it.
So let me just look. Does it hit? Doesn't seem to have a hit. Yeah, it just seems to.
It's your. I believe it's your spell attack roll.
My spell attack.
I will double check though, just to make sure.
I'll just check.
It might be Dex actually. Let me double check.
Can Lint get into flanking position? If
Yeah,
it's on the
you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll jump over the table to get to the flank position.
You can flank.
I'm just checking if it was because it's based on my dagger. If it's the plus. Dagger.
Shadow Blade. Weave together. Thread. It casts magic. It casts a melee weapon that you're proficient with. Sword attack. I believe it is a. Yeah, you'll be using your dex, not your intelligence for this.
My dex.
Yeah, because it's you're conjuring a weapon, so that's it. Yeah. So
Okay.
your dex, d20 plus your dex modifier. You are proficient with it, so you add +3.
Okay. All right. So it's just my dagger attack. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh god. Maths is not working. 19.
19 hits.
Okay. How much is that? That's 2d8 psychic damage.
Woo.
What's the d8 again? Oh yeah, it's this one.
Abakar, you're up next, by the way.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
That is 12 psychic damage.
Nice. And because this is like the first time you use it like this.
Yeah.
What does it look like? How does it affect them? Because it's psychic damage. I don't know if we've dealt with psychic damage yet in this campaign, so.
Yeah, it's basically Lint in panic mode because he's not the best fighter, but he's just been attacked and had most of his life drained from him. So he's just jumped on the other side of this vampire and is literally just like swiping as he can, going, "You fucking imbecile!" As he's just his version of cutting words as he's doing it.
And as you slice, you actually hit the neck, and there's this pulse of energy, it's just poof, and you see one of the eyes start to go bloodshot from just the psychic energy what just popped in. Amazing. Anything else you want to do? Why does Mantis Lord keep playing? We need to switch this up.
Did I use all my movement?
Definitely not.
get
You're
to
literally in like 3 square.
Okay.
3 by 3 room.
I'll move out the way so I don't get. So I'm disengaged.
It will get an opportunity
It will,
attack.
yeah, because you.
It will.
Yeah, you're not a rogue. Yesterday you were.
That's true. And it wasn't a good one.
How
what could he
do
do?
opportunity attacks work with grapple? It's not affecting them.
Not affected. Yeah.
No, okay.
Grapple and attacking while grappling is really weird in D&D because you can still do it. It's really strange.
Feels like it should use at least one hand. in
Yeah,
order to
right?
do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lint's gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
In the flanking.
That's totally fair. Cool. That is Lint's turn. Bakar, let's go. What you
My
got?
turn.
Heck yeah.
All right. So what Bakar's gonna do is he's gonna take his book that has this holy symbol on it and put it up in the air, and like a big booming voice is gonna scream, "Mother Queen!" Sorry, not Mother Queen. Raven Queen, hear my plea, and it's gonna cast Turn Undead.
Oh.
So anyone that can hear me or see me within 30 feet have to make a Wisdom saving throw of 16.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm just going to double check a couple of things.
And then can I ask you a question as well?
Of
Because
course.
they also have Destroy Undead at level 5.
So
and it says when an undead fails a saving throw against your turn undead feature, it instantly is destroyed if it has a CR of half or lower.
yeah, unfortunately, CR is higher than that. When you go against, like, if you should, like, skeletons and like basic zombies, that's when you can really get Destroy Undead going. The new Destroy Undead is actually going to be quite much better, but right now we get the turn undead. So, wisdom saving throw, did you say?
Yeah, 16.
16. That's good. Okay. One who is being flanked. Fail. One who is with rain. Yeah, they're not wise. Also fails. What happens with turn undead? So I know.
If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as possible.
Oh,
And it
okay.
can't willingly make a move to the space within 30 feet of me or 30 feet of me. It can't take reactions.
That's
So
so
for its action,
fucking
it can
cool.
only use dash to try to escape, and that's it.
Yo.
Nice.
The core once again. All right, good. Yeah, that's great. Anything else, McCall? That's all I can say right now. It's fucking good.
Unfortunately, I have no more spell slots, so I can't do anything.
Oh.
Oh
So
boy,
I'm just standing back and like, go team.
the adventuring day, everyone. All right. Oh, that makes me very excited. Yeah. Okay, and it's on their turn they start doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. It is their turn. So they've got to move away from the source. We don't have to see you. If they're not frightened of you, are they? It's not that they're frightened, because frightened is where... No, it's just move away from where you are. Okay. What am I going to do with that? They're trying to move away.
How does that work with grapple? Is it like they?
Oh,
It's like with grapple, you can move at half speed if you're grappling someone, but would they drop what they're holding and just go?
yeah, I feel like that would counter it, personally. Like, I feel like for this moment right now, I think it would be a case of they'd let go of the grapple. It makes sense in my head, at least. Mechanically, I don't give a fuck. It's fine. Okay, cool. So they had to spend their turn moving as far away as possible. That's so cool. Okay, so this is what happens. Both of them are going to spend their turn. They do have 30 feet. Okay, that's fascinating. Yeah, and the furthest way they can go, really.
And it also says if there's nowhere for it to move, the creature can use a dodge action. So.
It can certainly move. Yeah. Rain, you see this vampire was kind of like on you. And he's like this. All of a sudden, its feet kick upside down, so they're going on the ceiling, as they back right over into the corner here. And this vampire is currently like on the table kind of thing. It runs up the side of the wall, goes over you, Lint, into the room where its other vampire spawn is. Yeah, it's just going to move there. So
That's forced movement, right? So no opportunity attack?
That is not. Forced movement is if you like push them, or you can both do opportunity attacks on this. So yeah, Lint, you can opportunity attack.
Okay.
Oh, fascinatingly enough, okay, here's how it goes. Lint, you can opportunity attack. Davey, you can opportunity attack. Rain, you can opportunity attack.
We get flank.
If you want to, because then the turn undead is automatically off. Because
Yes.
they
You'll
got
break
attacked.
that one's turn undead.
That's true. Good looking
If
out.
you want to.
Good
But
looking
I
out.
think 3 free attacks sounds pretty good to me.
I
Yeah.
do as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
but I just want y'all to just note that.
Yeah. As long as you don't touch the other one, it's still turned. So the one we hit though is unturned.
So
I think it's a good idea. We eradicate them one by one.
So
I think so too, yeah.
I will say this though, actually. The one who was flanked, if he leaves your range, Davey, the moment it leaves your range, you will hit it. Well, you attempt to hit it, but it will not leave Lint's range because it will be over Lint. Just so you know. So either one of you takes the hit. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. This is a reaction for all of you, so it's your call. Whatever you like to do.
Shit. I think Davy, being who she is, would just hit it. I don't think she would think that deeply.
I respect it. I respect it. So here's how it goes. As it leaves your range, it takes its turn to do this anyway. So it's going to be above your head, Lint, like literally dripping blood onto your head,
Okay.
right here. So we'll have. I'm just going to do this again. It's going to be above you in the visual part. So Rain, if you want to take the opportunity attack, you're welcome to. Have you got Warcaster?
Yeah.
You can cast Booming Blade on this thing.
I want to do that.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so Davey, roll.
Is that an advantage? Is it the flanking or is it like not?
The moment it triggered, it will be out of your range, so it would not be flanking. It will be above Lint. So the answer will be no at that point.
So then that's 21.
Yes, still hits.
I wonder, does the hex damage apply to that?
Yeah. Any attack, unless it says specifically in the spell on your turn.
Let me check. Until the spell ends, you do an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it.
There you go.
Let me see if that's also my spore damage. Too many things giving me too many dice.
Oh, poor you. I hit too hard.
Yep, melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1.
Incredible.
And then it is 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
And
And it's magical.
yep, and then 9 points of necrotic damage.
Damn. It's looking hurt. That one in the middle is looking hurt. Who was in the middle? Rain, Booming Blade, rolled a hit.
Does a 16 hit?
It does, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it does. Did
Okay,
you roll at
so-
disadvantage? Because you're still restrained. Sorry.
So 1d8 for the piercing and 1d8 for the booming blade?
Oh, sorry, Rain. Did you roll at disadvantage? Because you're still restrained, you'll still be rolling attacks at disadvantage.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Cool.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. So that one is still turned. You see it, Rain. You don't know why there was this wave of energy. By the way, Bacor, what color does this energy have? A color to it? What is it actually looking like when you actually cast
When I
this?
use the spell,
Yeah.
so like raven wings come out from behind me, like magical ones,
Yeah.
and face me. And as I cast it, it kind of like flies open. And as it flies open, it shoots out like this kind of a see-through energy orb of like a purple hue around the room
Sick.
as it hits the enemies.
Amazing.
As it goes through them.
So yeah, Rain,
And
you
it travels
hoping
as
it would
fast
be
as my
purple.
speech does, so it's very quick.
so cool. So it's like as it hits.
Yeah.
Sick. And yeah, then Rain, you just see this thing kind of Blair Witch Project against the wall right now, just facing away. All right. Excellent. Good job, Bacor. Davey, you are up.
She's gonna spin her staff and sort of try to barrel past Lint, duck under the thing on the ceiling, and
Sure.
get into flanking position with Lint.
Yeah, you can do that.
Then I will.
Two
just get it.
seconds. 2 seconds. You did enter the web spell. So let me just double check how that works.
Shit.
That's why they're crawling on the ceiling. Let me double check if it's on if you move into it. When each creature that starts to turn the web, or that enters them during its turn, has to make a dexterity saving throw. Do you still... You technically wouldn't know? It's up to you. If you feel like you want to take that risk, because technically you'd still be there. So yeah. Are you good to roll a
I
dex
think
save?
I already said I was doing it, so
Cool.
I'm just gonna roll a
Perfect.
dex save and hope for the best.
You sort of roll under, and as you roll, you see the webs there, and you're like, oh, and that's it. Okay.
Does a 16 save?
A 16, I believe, does. I'm pretty sure it does, yes. We're going to say it does.
Okay.
Yep, it does.
Okay, then I will hit it with advantage because I'm flanking.
Yes. That one's got pummeled, by the way. The other one's
Rogue.
kind of handling it, but this one's getting fucked up.
I imagine the Gmod's ragdoll sound effects.
Natural 19, 27.
Oh, amazing.
So that is max damage on the bludgeoning.
Thank God we have resistance.
13.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. We don't even resist it because it's magical damage.
13 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
I rolled pretty good on necrotic too. 9 points of necrotic.
How does that one get destroyed?
So Davy barrels past Lint, rolls under this thing on the ceiling, takes her staff, turns it around, and just stabs it through the chest and sort of like whacks it off of the ceiling.
And it sort of lands in the web, and you see that its body starts to just, and little tiny bits are still caught on the web underneath. It's like there's an outline of this thing just in the web around you.
The like weird goo and sinew where it disintegrates, little sprouts of mushrooms begin to form.
And they sort of circle around.
Link watches it fall and then just kind of wipes the spit that I drooled on it earlier.
Yeah.
And then Davy will use the rest of their movement to get into range of the other one.
Amazing.
And that's it.
Joe, do you know how much you fucked my creatures up here? Because I was like, they can attack
for a while.
They can react. They can get some healing back as well. Fuck me, man. All right. Davies have their go. Rain. You are still restrained. Rista,
I'm just gonna try and get out of the web, I guess.
Make an action. Take an action, and it's a strength check. So D20 plus your strength.
Strength is 0, so we're just gonna go with the D20.
That's a straight D20.
Rip.
You got to hit a
6.
it doesn't work, unfortunately. Oh, Rain, I'm so sorry. Any bonus actions you want to take?
There's not really much. I don't think I can do at them.
I'm sorry.
Double check and look.
In every fight, there's always one player who gets kind of fucked. You know, it always happens.
Mm-hmm.
My max HP is 20 right now.
What?
Yeah, that's a bummer. Like, that sucks.
In case anyone was interested.
I'm just gonna go through my notes and just change a couple of things. Just don't worry about it. Is that your turn, Rain? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry, dude. It's just bad luck.
Yeah, it's fine.
Exactly.
I have 20 temporaries.
Jago says, this is like, I'm not gonna lie, it's slight metagaming, but also like it's totally fair in the moment. Jago says,
sure.
I can. Oh wait, never mind. I can't. Nope. It's super metagaming because I don't even see it.
Okay.
I was thinking that Lynch was Rain on the thing. It is totally not.
No.
You're so. Omega, you're so like me where I'm like, well, DM, I'm right in this opinion. So let me just say some. I love it. It's exactly what I'm like. Okay.
It's not it.
Yeah, because it is your turn, though.
Okay.
Oh, I need to get rid of that spawn. Actually.
I'm going to go boop.
Yep.
Well, yeah, the 1, 2, that was 15.
You do see the webs, just so you know.
Okay. Wait, where is it at? I don't see it on the map.
Do you not see it?
You got to make sure the players can see it.
Oh my god. Oh. Does it work if I put it on a map? There's like a little outline to it.
Okay, I see now.
Super.
It's kind of blending in with the map a little bit because it's purple.
White. Go on, continue. Continue.
Green or something.
Green's a good one.
Okay, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. The yellow's great. Yeah, okay, great. Okay. Okay, I see that. I see everybody in there. I see the web, and I go, that doesn't look as good as it could be. And I see the creature in the back who's just, living their best life right now. That was only 15 feet. Where exactly is? I mean, I know Lynch in front of me, but like, what's the vibe of this area? Like, can I kind of scoot next to them and look, or what's the vibe with that?
Do me a favor. They are in the way, but if you can give me a way of Yagos's body in some way to be able to move around them, so we have some kind of look? Then
he's kind of malleable for reasons that you know.
That's one thing. So if you can give me a good description of this point, then
you know what?
Can absolutely do it.
And plus one to this. I'm going to yes and this. I am willing to make one of those rolls.
Yo, really?
To see if I can figure out a way to like get a little closer.
Oh, you want to make it? You want to?
Yeah.
No, okay. Do you want to fail it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
I think I get like right here, and like I can't. Yeah. And I think as he's like struggling to like really try to get in and help his friends, his newfound friends, I think it just kind of happens.
Okay. Con save. Oh no, you actually. Sorry.
I'm failing it.
No, you failed it. Roll a d6 for me.
I roll a d6.
There is a chance, actually, looking at this list, there is something that could happen.
I got a 3.
You got a 3? This one isn't it, unfortunately, but your body, especially around your back, starts to almost turn. You feel it start to shift. I don't know if people who's standing. No one's standing behind you right now, so I don't know if you'd be able to see this. But there's this weird shift where it's like your skin becomes thicker and starts to interlock and almost turns into a shell on your back. You have a +1 to your AC.
Yeah, I'll take that.
A -1 to dex saves and checks.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
What the fuck are you? Yeah, he goes.
I don't know.
What are you, bro?
They are fun.
Trying his best.
They're trying their best and they're fun. So this actually goes against it now because you're not as dexterous.
Yeah, I'm like, God. I guess we're writing down to the save.
That's so funny.
And just so you know, the things he's rolling, I'm learning as well because we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
So I'm just putting them here and okay, poop. I am writing down the numbers associated with each row, so I'll just
sure.
So as that happens, yeah, you definitely hear him like wince, and like I think Link, you almost see him get weighed down a little bit. He almost becomes, without going into an ableist space, he almost becomes like a hunchback.
Yeah.
And he just like, well, that didn't help. Okay, great. Then what I'm going to do is none of this is helpful. None of this is helpful. I'm just gonna go back here.
Sure.
I'm gonna stand on this chair, and I did realize, so loading with crossbows, it's not that I have to make an action to load. It's just you can only do one action and an extra action if you don't have things like crossbow expert.
Interesting.
So it would have been reloaded before this next turn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, what the exact.
Yeah, I never used a crossbow. I've never played a crossbow character in my games, so
I'm just gonna shoot them back there, I guess.
If I did, I'd absolutely take crossbow expert because I don't want to be wasting stuff for reloading. No.
No, and I can't even get Priet back there because web. No. Nope. He's going through it back here. He's just going through it.
Well, I'll ask you something. What was the attack, just so I know?
A 10.
A 10. Now, Lint. No, you won't make it, unfortunately. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's okay.
I'm not gonna worry about it. And just no.
No, it's okay. In the end, you've just gained AC in this time.
Ow. And I think you definitely see a slight bulge in the back of his shirt. Yeah, that is just suddenly apparent.
Yeah.
But that's literally
that's fine.
all I can do.
That's okay.
Tried to help.
Lint, let's go.
Okay. How? Where am I?
Oh, you're still at the door.
Oh,
still
okay.
at the door.
How far away is the?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me.
Currently,
how much
with its back facing you.
15 feet. Okay.
There's an updated screenshot for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Trey.
Oh, how much collateral damage could I do in one go?
Isn't that the ultimate wizard question?
Do all of it. All of it at once.
All of it.
I want to help
I
Rain
will
by
say
getting rid
let's-
of the webs. So
Shoot a
I wanna do
fireball.
fire.
Right at me.
I love Lynn's thought process. Like, how much would they take?
Yeah.
Like, I'm
I
doing it, but like,
Rain's gonna look at Lynn and be like, "Hey, fireball, right at me.
Listen,
right at
sorry.
me. I can catch it."
This
I
is
do
very
have a fire
unlikely.
thing. It's just its range is 120 feet, so this is gonna go everywhere.
oh god.
It's very unlikely, but you could kill Davy. Fireball.
I'm not gonna fireball. I'm gonna fire bolt.
It-
Oh, okay.
You'll be fine then. If you're hitting a single
Are you sure?
target,
Yeah.
if you hit a single,
Yeah.
don't roll a 1. If you roll a
Okay.
1, something happens. But
Okay.
maybe something happens. I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
We're not going to say it
ooh.
hits Davey. That's ridiculous. Don't worry.
While I'm here. Is it that I spotted? No. I want to see if I do good enough to burn any webs on the way to help Rain.
Well, that's the thing. You have to target specific squares on the web.
Ah.
Right now, you're targeting the vampire spawn. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you could
Um,
you could hit if you wanted to release Rain. You could do that instead. This is
If you have
your
a
call.
shot at hitting the monster, though, I would do that.
I do.
But also bear in mind, Davey's there.
Yeah, poor baby.
Davey can fuck them up if they want to. So
That
it's
is
your call.
true.
It's your call.
Yeah, he doesn't really know what to do, so he's just
Totally
gonna
fair.
fucking. Yeah, he's just gonna firebolt the fucker.
That's fine. Yeah. Roll to hit.
It's whatever 19 plus 7 is,
Sure.
and then.
Yep.
2d10.
This
Oh, the
one's-
fire's not.
one
Wait,
is
if the
looking
fire
healthy.
isn't actually going to do anything.
Yeah.
It'll hit it, it'll do
It hits
damage.
the enemy.
No, as in like area effects.
Yeah. There's no AOE for firebolt. What do you want to do, Soph? I see your brain. I see it.
There was a thing in my wizard thing called Awaken Spellbook Replace Damage,
Yes.
and I was thinking, could I swap that? Because I can swap it for the damage of a different spell that's in the same category.
Is that? I believe it's a first level for a first level. I don't know if you can do it with cantrips.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think that's the limit of it.
Oh.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I
It is any
believe
level,
it.
but it's no cantrips.
There
Okay.
you go.
No, that's fine. Fire's fine.
Good that you're thinking that. Oh, yeah, fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Roll a hit. Yep, done that. Damage, please.
Damage is a d10. What does that dice look like? Oh, it looks like this.
2d10 for you, right? Because you're level 5.
Yes. I think the 2. 10.
10. Nice. It takes that damage. As in, like, it hurt. Still looking okay, though. This one hasn't taken much damage. You kind of focus fire on one of them.
Yep.
So, yeah. So that's your action. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, while he's there, I could just shove him.
Yeah, you could. You could shove them. They have to make a strength save, but you could shove them. I would say towards you, and I'll say this as well. If they fail, they will fall into the webs off the.
That's what I was thinking. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can pull them within 5
Yeah.
feet of me.
Yeah. If they do need to make a strength check.
Yep.
That is.
Oh my god, they have disadvantage on strength checks because of hex.
Oh, it's a save. It's a save. I said check.
Ah,
But it's a
shit.
save. I'm sorry. Good looking out though.
Got so excited.
That would have been so. I still was like, oh no, sorry. But they do fail, so they will fall. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Into
they
the
fall
web.
because you're low and they're high, and they pull towards you, so it makes sense that they're pulling off of the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that, like, in the act of him just like pointing his finger and like firing the motes of fire, in the gush of fire that it is, the backdraft of it going out pulls him forward.
Yeah, cool.
It
I like
just kind
that.
of grabs the air and shoves him.
Sick. I'm gonna say they're prone on the web as well. They do need to make a save, even though they're prone. Fails. They are restrained and prone in front of Davy.
Oh god.
That's excellent. Then. Nice.
Rip.
Everything on your turn?
I think that's it. All I've got is movement.
Yeah. If you want to, you can keep an eye on it. It's up to you.
He's scared that there's only 2.
Okay.
He wants to try and make his way out the room.
You can absolutely
back
do that.
towards the stairs to see where
1, 2,
near where Bakor
3,
is.
4, 5. You can actually move into that room if you want to. You can move past the court into that room. from where
Yeah,
you are.
I'm going to pass Bakor and I'm going to say, there must be more. There has to be.
Hmm.
If
Okay.
there were more, and I use turn undead, and it's a 30 radius around me, would that hit ones that we don't see?
If you don't see them, then you wouldn't know.
But
Just
turn
see
on
it
dead,
here.
spell
there's here
effects
as
people
well.
that could hear it as well, so they can hear my spell.
No. You wouldn't know. Like,
Oh,
you wouldn't
that's
know
right.
that they've moved.
I see.
You get what I mean?
I see.
But you
Gotcha,
are
gotcha,
right in
gotcha.
calling that out. Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's fascinating. It's so cool. I love that shit. It's nice to see that it works real well. All right. So you go into that bit. That's your action. Bonus action was to do the shove. Movement. You are good. Bakor, it is your turn.
I'm gonna just move behind Yegos over here.
Yes.
That way he has the opportunity to get into the room, so I don't body block him.
Nice.
And since I'm out of spell slots, I'll use a cantrip. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
On-
Dex save, right?
Dex save of 16. Yep.
I do need to double check if restrain gives you disadvantage on Dex. Restrained 5e. I'm gonna roll anyway. Just to see.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does too. Yep. They failed anyway. So,
Right, so it hits?
Yeah, it hits.
Beautiful. We're gonna hit it for 9 points of damage.
9 points of radiant damage, or is it fire damage?
Radiant damage.
Cool. Nice, really good. It started to look hurt, bloodied. Weird because its blood is kind of ash in a sense as well. The moment it comes out, it fades off. Interesting. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your
No, that'll
turn?
be the end of my turn.
Amazing. It is this vampire's turn. It has taken damage. It is restrained. It's prone. It's having a bad day. Let's have a look.
Does Davey still have the bones on them?
I think so.
Okay.
Was it Davey who picked him up, or was it Rain who picked him up?
I think they were passed to Davy at some point, but I don't quite remember.
Oh,
Maybe
Rain
has
gave
them.
one bag to Davy that
think that
had
was-
something
I
in
think
it,
that was
and then
gold.
Rain took the other one.
I think it was gold to Davey, and then Rain to you. Not much gold, by the way. Kind of sad. I think in
More
a
gold than she's ever had.
I think in a desperate attempt, I think it's going to try and attack you, Davey, to see if it can get some sustenance back, because it is getting wailed on now. So, disadvantage, though. Already fucking failed. So yeah, it's stuck its back on the floor, and it's swiping just ferociously at you. Its teeth are getting sharper and sharper by the minute, and as it's getting desperate, it turns into more of like a weird kind of beast, like animal-like creature actually as well. And it's just as it's reaching out. Davey.
I'm gonna hit it.
Of course you
Get
are.
advantage.
Why wouldn't? Yeah, of course. You get everything. Davey heard everything.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep. Still cooking. Still cooking.
And 2 ones of necrotic.
Oy.
So 1 point of necrotic.
That's fine. Okay.
I'm rolling well to hit, but then I roll shit on damage.
All right. Anything else?
No one's injured, right? It's just max hit point stuff, so healing doesn't apply. Yep, that's it.
All right. Rain. What would you like to do, my friend?
Oh man,
I
I got
wa-
so many options.
I need to give you some kind of win somehow. I'm trying to.
No, let's see. It's the fate of the dice. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely.
Gonna try and get out of the web again. Strength check.
Strength check. DC is 14.
I got a 4.
I mean, that's almost there.
But you know what? Rain is just holding onto the bones really tightly in the web, and maybe even wrapping themselves harder up in the web so that
Yeah.
they can't get the bones as easily.
Yeah. Fair.
Like, you guys, you got this. I'm gonna really watch these bones.
You're really protecting those bones. It's actually really impressive.
Nobody's gonna get these bones.
No one's. You haven't got an inspiration, have you, or anything like that, right?
I have an inspiration, but I don't want to use it for this.
That's totally understandable. Totally fair. All right. Man, that's so unlucky, Rain.
Imagine Lancelot's cheering on one of the bones through the bag. Just like, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He is. Yegos is
He's
so
like, "No,
it's
stop
so
it, these are
sacrilegious. Yegos.
So truthfully, Rain would do a lot more than Yegos would in any sense of the word.
Yeah.
Just seeing what Rain can do, he is now seeing what Rain and other folk can do.
Yeah.
And he like just gets a little close.
Mm.
He gets a little closer. It gets kind of peeks and again kind of like hunched over. He goes, I can help you get to out of this, but it might hurt.
Rain's gonna be like, that's okay. I know you're not doing it that on purpose.
Are
Please
you
get me
sure?
out of these webs.
I just don't want to hurt you too much.
Hey, I've been stabbed. I've
Okay.
traveled with these guys. It's fine.
I'm just going to like take my claws and then like almost like react and I go, and as I like move my hand back, you see maybe like 5 or 6 rats go around my arm, and I'm gonna try to punch you.
Oh hell yeah! Punch the web.
I see exactly what you're doing. Yeah, at advantage as well.
Oh, it is at advantage. Okay.
Can we use trampoline physics to where if he punches
That is
it
a-
and it gets like a low roll, Rain goes flying right into one of the
There's
vampires?
a reason why they're doing this actually.
That is a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
With advantage, it was a 19 on the dice, so there's no reason. So you're gonna take 1 point of damage, but specifically, as I punch you, the rats suddenly almost like spiral off of my hand and arm, and start to like just corral your body and your clothes and things, and literally start to move you. As with
Yeah.
my gathered swarm, I can move a creature 15 feet.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move you back here.
All right. On a
Oh.
nice soft bed.
Yeah,
Out of
they
the
just like
web.
force you back, and then like once they get you back, they kind of all do like I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
So
I'm
good.
sorry, I'm sorry. They all like kind of scamper back to me.
Really good idea. I love that.
Rain's just gonna do a little wave with their arms all wrapped up.
Like, hey, you got this.
We could do this.
All right. Very
And
good.
then I see that vampire and I go, huh?
He just looks at you while it's on the floor, and that's it, basically, for that one. Amazing. Lint. Sorry, Jaeger, is that your turn finished?
That I don't know bonus action.
Amazing.
That's it.
Lint, you are up. You find yourself in a storage room right now. I'm assuming just going to be looking to see what might be in here.
Yeah, just like the most panicked investigation check you could possibly do to just like see if there's any evidence of anything else coming towards him.
Sure, make an investigation check. Because we're sort of slowly coming to the end of this combat, I'm going to extend what you're actually doing in this moment, Lint.
Okay.
Just because it makes more sense.
Like, nat 20. I looked so good.
That's so good. Okay.
Unless we do if I had glasses, it'd be the anime sheen
yeah.
as he just like enters the room. 27 total.
Amazing.
Just give me everything.
Technically, you would be doing it at disadvantage because it's darkness and you got dark vision, which is dimly lit, but I don't care. It's fine. Investigation is fine.
Yeah.
At this point, it makes sense that you'll be able to do this anyway. So, a couple of things. You notice that there are a couple of cube, big cube boxes, basically. One that is right next to you here. And you're moving around this area, by the way. You're not stuck in the entrance.
No. Yeah.
You're kind of in the middle. I'll just put you there. And you see another box on the left-hand side, top left. Both of these have been opened in a very, explosive way, right? Like, these vampire spawn were in here and then exploded out to come attack you all.
Okay.
With a nat 20, I'll give you what Lint would assume has happened.
Mm-hmm.
The other boxes that are right next to you, you quickly lift them up and you see that they are empty. The other two here are empty as well, but all 4 of them have had crevices in there, like something was in these boxes. They are out of it now, but it was more in a case of they had time to leave.
Okay.
It wasn't a go, it was someone has told them to leave at least these ones.
Does it look like they left, like, in the ensuing, like, part where the other guys, like, ran in explosively? Like, they left during that, or did they leave
No,
before that?
Before.
Oh, God. Okay.
In a planned manner.
Uh-oh.
That's your turn. Bakor.
This thing's still alive, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your boys is gonna do Sacred Flame again.
Yeah.
We are out of spell slots.
That's radiant damage, so it shouldn't affect the web, right?
I
Yeah.
believe. So they failed. So radiant damage, how much?
7.
7. Almost there.
Then I think I'm gonna start walking out of the room and enter the room where Lint is.
Amazing. Yeah, you'll be seeing, and we'll say then in this time you're kind of both doing that a little bit. Lint's already on it, but you know, just to speed your time up a little bit more, because the idea of you lot going move 30 feet and it's just too slow, so I don't want that. This creature's turn. What does it want to do? It's going to... Davey, roll me a d20. If it's under a 10, it's going to attack you. If it's over a 10, it's going to try and escape.
Natural 1?
Okay, it's
Oh,
going to
no.
it's going to attack you. You kind of want that, to be fair, in a weird way. Cocked. It is... Nah, fail. Doesn't hit. My first roll was too low.
Oh, it should roll a Constitution saving throw.
I need to do that twice, actually. Unless you didn't.
No, I didn't. I purposefully didn't do it last time because I wanted to keep my reaction
Okay.
in case it moved away.
Fails that too.
Yeah.
The one who had like most health is doing the worst regarding rolls. Damn.
3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So 1.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. That's its turn. Yeah. It is stuck like a bug in a spider's web. Honestly, there's no other way of describing it. Davey. Do you have to start your
Attacking
turn?
with advantage.
I will double check something with web, because if you stay in it and it's back onto your turn, you might have to roll again. Yeah, each creature that starts its turn in the web. So roll dex save.
If I had known that since I've been in the web for a while, could Davey just have stepped this way to
Sure.
the web and still be engaged?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so
even though
rolling with advantage.
Yeah, even though Davey's not the most intelligent, I think the idea of, hang on, my feet are stuck, this is awkward. So yeah, I think so.
Wait a minute, I'm not a spider in this.
I'm not a spider.
19 with advantage.
Yes.
An 11 and an 8.
Yes.
That's what I rolled. Okay. So that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Mm-hmm.
and 7 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay. Almost there. Almost. Anything else?
Nope.
Rain! You're fucking free!
Finish him.
It's about damn time. I want to move next to this guy.
Oh, do me a favor.
You're gonna step back into the web.
Yeah,
spell
don't do
and
that. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna move you there.
Thank God.
So you sort of...
Man, you had the opportunity to do the most fucked up thing.
You've had, yeah, I really did actually. I'm gonna say as well, Rain, you sort of hop onto Davey's shoulder and spring off them to land on that table. Very much Jack Sparrow, just landing on a table and balancing as you're about to do something to this vampire spawn that is just on its back.
Okay, I'm gonna use my. Is this thing really fucked up or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my rapier then to slash it.
Yes. Are you just gonna do that or Booming Blade for extra damage?
Why
Again,
not?
Booming Blade is literally just free for you every single time.
Let's do it. Let's be spicy.
At advantage as
You're
well.
angry.
You are. You've had a terrible fight right now. Not a terrible game, I hope. But, you know.
There's bad rolls.
Yeah, very bad rolls, unfortunately. But yeah, roll at advantage. Please don't make these bad rolls.
Okay, so 21 to hit.
Was that at advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay. Cool. And then I'm rolling for booming blade.
Yeah, so you're rolling 2d8 plus 5. No, plus 4.
2, 8.
They have no resistances to thunder, so you can just roll straight, basically, without worrying about, like, oh, this damage and this damage.
Okay, 16.
Do you know how much HP they had? 15.
I'm assuming not too much.
They had 15 HP. So,
See?
Finally.
We just had to get there.
yeah. Rain,
Just have to wait for Rain to finish the job.
let me know. What do you do?
I mean, Rain is gonna be a little bit irritated that not only were they stuck in a web for several turns, but also, Lancelot keeps biting on the bones, so like he's got like Lancelot in one hand and the blade the other, and is holding him up in air prison. It's just like, I'm sick of this, and swings at him.
Amazing. You force your rapier into Lady, actually, chest, and as the gentleman who had the trousers wrapped around the legs, you pierce, and it's almost like the thunder itself is started with your heartbeat as it goes up and down your arm into the rapier, explodes, viscera just everywhere. Ash, you are out of combat. Good job. Well done. Good job.
Yay.
Now, couple of things. I would like... Actually, no. We are out of combat, but a couple of things to think about. The web spell is still in effect, right where it is, okay? For time's sake, we're going to say that you figured out a way to get across. Like, both of you, unless you want to use any spells to get across, make me an acrobatics check. And this is... Oh, sorry. Omega.
I'm gonna be real.
Yo.
Seeing it, and this is something that, at the very least, Yegos knows well.
Yeah.
Especially in the spaces that he lives. He would just be like, stay back. He's gonna take out a torch and just start burning the web.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Just... And they all just rise up into ashes, just like the vampire spawn's bodies as well. Nice.
As combat ends and Davy loses their temporary hit points, they sort of like sway a little bit and go, I feel woozy.
Rain's gonna support them at the shoulders and be like, okay, let's slowly step down from the bed.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
I don't think that's true. You see a couple of rats just like start to go to your legs and like just start to steady your legs at the very least.
Thank you.
Okay, we have the bones. Can we go back to the church and heal?
Yes, but I do have somebody downstairs being held by magic, and that's gonna run out very soon.
Ooh, yeah, let's go handle that first.
Kind of like look at Yegos and go like,
Can you actually? I don't think Davy looks as good as they could.
I wish I could help. I am just exhausted of magic myself right now.
Oh, that makes sense.
Has anyone got any healing potions?
Nor.
Or...
Not as far as I'm aware.
Doing
I mean,
well
Rain could
compared
give
to this.
Did I not
Rain
give
could give
you...
Davy like a piggyback ride down the stairs.
That sounds like fun.
Did I not give you a health potion outside of Death House from Strahd, along with 2 bottles of wine and some cheese?
I know we drank the wine and ate the
I know I
cheese.
drank the wine.
Oh my god!
I'm not too sure about the potion. I didn't get it. So.
Okay, this is going to be a luck roll then, because I forgot in a sense, because I'm not too sure. So if Davey, you want to, if you need it right now.
Davy does have a potion of healing, but they're not going to use it because they're technically at full hit points. Their full hit points are just
Oh,
currently
good point.
20.
All right.
Oh.
You see Davy tries to like heal themselves a little bit, but the blood won't stop. You see them like teeth pinpricks where they were bitten several times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if you do, you need help, Rain, with Davy? I'm not as strong, but I can try.
I think Rain's got it in terms of helping Davy get back downstairs with the piggyback. Looking through my inventory, I don't really have anything that could stop the blood, as far as I can tell.
That's okay.
What is Davy affected by right now?
Davy is. So if you want to go for like spells and stuff, there is a spell that you could do, but it's you are out of spell slots. It's not an option.
Yeah, but I have harnessed divine power. I was going to ask how that works because I'm not too sure how it works.
Read it for me, because
you can expend the use of your channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you regain 1 expended spell slot up to level 2.
Up to level 2. I want you to make a medicine check.
Medicine. 22.
22. To actually get rid of this effect, as I've already explained out of game, or in game, sorry, it takes a long rest or greater restoration. A spell called greater restoration.
Not lesser.
Not lesser, unfortunately.
Not lesser. So I don't have that, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Lint has also had the same thing happen to him. He's not as badly injured, but he does have like a lot of blood just gushing.
Yeah.
Like out
Can
into.
Rain use their shirt and rip it to make bandages?
You can literally do that to stop blood. You're not bleeding out, everyone.
Yeah.
That'll be way too rough.
Let's just taking out like a really soggy handkerchief and just like pressing it against his neck where the bite wounds are and just like pushing it down.
Because something to bear in mind too, you got like 20 seconds of that whole person to.
Yeah, we gotta go, y'all.
Yeah,
He's about to like break free from that shit.
Okay.
So Rain just helped Davy get down there, and yeah, goes, let's go.
You're muted, Omega.
Sorry, I still have an F ton of speed. So I'm just like I can just get right at. Hello.
I'll move Lint. Hang on a second. I have to remember.
Rain's gonna like rip their shirt and tie it around Davy's wound and be like, "Sorry, my shirt's got the triple S treatment: sweat, salt, and seawater. It'll help the bleeding for now."
I like that. You do see Henrik is like frozen in time in a sense right now. The whole person is affecting it from the runes underneath that have appeared. I like that description, by the way. It's really sick.
Very cool. And then I can just like snap my fingers and break my concentration for it.
Yeah, you can just do it whenever. And just looks at you.
So, not only did you have the bones from the place that I call home, you also had vampires upstairs?
I did not know. I did not know. I disagreed to what Ludmilla said to me, and that is it.
Where is Ludmilla?
I could not tell you. All I know is she came here not too long ago and went upstairs and left to where I do not know. I promise you I do not know. I don't.
Okay. Well, what we need to now figure out is, and I like look back at like Bakar and the folks were behind me. What are you going to do next?
I don't know.
Well, you made a choice, one that has put me in my. And I still look like a rat.
Oh yeah,
right
you
now.
do.
So
I
don't look. Yeah. There's definitely a menacing vibe coming off of him.
Yeah.
You made a decision that not only put my friends in harm's way, but you also made a decision that could have put the entire town in harm's way. So I need to know what your next steps are. or I will make them for you.
Henrik looks at you. He opens his mouth in this way of, I need to figure out what I need to say in this moment to survive. And before a word escapes, you hear a doof, 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 doof on the front door.
Out of here now.
Henrik? Henrik, are you okay?
He's a visitor.
Do I recognize his voice?
Yes. Let me make sure I got their name. You would know that this is, I believe it's Isaac. Let me have a look. Make sure I got that name right, because I want to make sure I got it right. Yeah. You know this is Isaac. This is the person who is head of the guards in Vallaki. You know that he... You've seen and heard of stories of this person. One thing that definitely stood out for you is that he has a demonic-looking arm. You know that he is brutal when it comes to his sense of justice.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, you know that he protects the Burgomaster. Oh, Naomi, how do we pronounce it again? Meister. Burgomeister, right? Because it's German.
Burgermeister.
Burgermeister.
Is the German.
And protecting the town is a priority of his too. That's what you immediately think of.
We should say hi.
Henrik.
Hearing that, I'm just going to look at Bakar and say, keep him here.
Mhm.
And as I turn around, my rat self is going to go back to my typical, though I still have that hunch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start walking back, and I go, if you all don't know who this is, just wait. Please.
I move where the Eagles was, and just to keep an eye on him.
Excuse me, Davy. May I?
Oh.
I guess Mr. Davy like, I want to open the door, please. I will go to the door and kind of like ruffle myself, like kind of dust myself off. And as I'm dusting myself, you see some of the rats starting to clean some things off. As I also cast guidance on myself, because I'm worried.
Yeah. There is a block of wood right there as well, so I'm assuming you take it off.
Yeah, I'll take it off, and I will just kind of open the door with a very mousy smile.
Yegos,
Hello, sir. Sorry.
what are you doing here in the middle of, well, not the night, but
There was an issue with the church, and we found that something was taken, and we learned that it was here, so we just came to get those from Henrik. Henrik found it for us.
he looks over your shoulder.
Mhm.
I believe, are you blocking the view or not?
I don't think I'm blocking the view, because
Okay.
I think he could knock me over with like a snap.
Yeah.
So he's like, we were just helping the church out a little bit. But everything is okay.
Are you trying to deceive or persuade?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Neither are great. But I think in this moment I'm trying to persuade.
Make a persuasion check.
I do have guidance now.
Yes.
Lint is kind of turning away so that he hides like his blood and his wound, and he kind of like motions Davy, turn that way.
Could
To
my
try to
familiar help me?
Tell me how.
That's a good. Listen, Priet, even with having a brain be exposed. It's very cute. When they want to be, and I think that gets on my shoulder, and I think they get a lot. I mean, especially knowing that Isaac has like this demonic weird arm. I think there's a fascination that Yegos has because he wants to know what it is.
Yeah.
For various reasons, and I think Priya's just giving the most adorable, beady, like puppy eyes up at Isaac, knowing that like, it's very hard to ignore and not be all loving on them.
Isaac would absolutely know of Priyet because you were a stranger to Valaki. You were brought in, and his job is to know the strangers. So so roll me the persuasion at advantage.
Yeah,
Davey is absolutely leaning over and looking at what's going on.
Make a perception check. I'll tell you what he looks like.
Okay.
I mean, you can see on roll 20 as well, but you know.
So
19.
It's an 18 minus 2
Okay.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Yo.
So dirty 20.
That's hilarious. Okay. He will look at you and go, "What has happened at the church?"
Something that is very important to Father Lucian and myself and the church itself was missing. And Henrik, and like I'd say Henrik, and I like turn around to look at Henrik, and my eyes just like narrow. Like, go along with this story. And I look back. Henrik found it for us, but we were worried about if it was taken, then doing it in open space might be a problem. So we came to help and grab it now. We can't sleep without it.
Well, did you know it's my job, Yegos, to make sure that this town is safe?
Yes, sorry. I did not mean to overstep into your job for you. I am not as good as you.
No, that is fine. You see that he does look over. I need to ask Rain. Davey's wide open looking, so you're not going to reroll us, but I do need to ask Rain, Lynn, and Bakor. Are you trying to stay in his vision? What are you lot doing in this moment?
I did also say we, so just so that's known. I never said I said we.
Lint is, he's just standing where he is. He's not necessarily hiding. He is turned a different way to basically hide his injured shoulder because he doesn't want like him thinking anything extremely bad has happened. While also worryingly looking at Davey, who is swaying.
Okay, so so just for your description, Lynn, you're like doing this kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm just kind of holding my hand up and I'm standing at an angle, like a diagonal angle, like my clean shoulder just facing him.
Okay, I do need you to make a deception check then.
Deception, oh shit.
Yeah.
I've never had to do that before.
Rain?
Oh, for good reason.
Can Rain give this guy like a really toothy grin and be like, yeah, we've already got everything handled here for like persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 12.
He doesn't see exactly what you're doing, Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
Rain, it was that moment of like, I've got this handled. As Yegos mentioned, overstepping. You saying that makes him go, huh. Yegos, do you mind stepping aside, please?
Yes.
Can I use my inspiration?
You want to use it on that? You're more than welcome to.
I mean, is this
Gotta
guy
use
the
him at some
worst?
point.
Or is he just going to be irritating?
That's meta knowledge.
That's meta knowledge. Only the gods know. You're cool. You're welcome to use it.
It's not worth it.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm assuming you move out of the way.
I will move. Yeah.
And you see, as he enters this establishment, this gentleman is large in stature, not as large as you, Bakor. Shaven head, you notice that he doesn't hide this arm. This arm is very demonic in nature. It's interesting because it almost looks like it was kind of put there in a weird, strange way. Maybe that's how, Yegos, you made a little bit of a connection with him. And as...
Hi!
Hello.
I like your arm.
Thank you.
Can I touch it?
No,
Mm.
you wouldn't want to anyway. And you see that he kind of moves around. We're going to ignore the map for a second, because moving these are just going to be like playing with dolls for a second, and I love it, but, you know. He looks at you, Bakor, and goes, do you mind if I speak with Henrik, please? He is one of our residents.
So, like, Bakaw's, like, seething in this moment.
Yeah.
Because what this guy did ended up, so avoid TOS, like, got young adults, like, killed, essentially.
Yeah, 100%.
And that really resonates with Bakaw's backstory and what's going on. So he's, like, seething. So he doesn't really look at Isaac, but, like, one of his ears just kind of, like, goes like this while he's talking to him. And I shuffle to the side, but I don't really leave the side.
God, we are going to move our tokens, aren't we? There you go. Up on there. You see Isaac. Oh, Izek, by the way, everyone. And you do see that Isaac is sporting a very large axe. And it is on his person right now. He's not holding it in a threatening manner. But he looks at all of you and turns to Henrik and goes, Henrik, I've been told that you have found something of importance to the church. Yes?
Can I just really quickly? I'm so sorry. I don't
Okay.
want to cut you off, but
Please,
the
cut.
imagery is too good. Two things happen, but no, seeing that Bakaw, I assume like maybe your feathers are ruffled or something to show that like you're a little agitated. A small little rat is gonna kind of scurry down and like scurry up your shoulder, and then literally start whispering in your ear as like has a message to you. And I'm just say like, very cool. This is the head god of Valaki, and they're scary. Everything will be fine. But then, have you ever watched Family Guy, Whiskey?
I watch it almost every day.
You know the monkey
Yep, of course.
that you look back and he
The
just
points. Yep.
yeah, that's 1000% this rat looking at Henrik. Like, don't you dare!
There's a monkey in my closet. Rat needs to make an intimidation check.
They don't really have stats, it would just be me.
Sure. That's fine.
I love this little collection of bouncer rats, just like here to intimidate.
I
Oh,
touched
this is
around and give
totally-
it guidance.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is probably, if anything, since it's one with him, it's probably Benny. On because that's the one I like it. Natural 20.
Yo.
Oh,
Scary
So-
ass rat, bro.
So here's how it's going to work in...
For an 18.
Oh, that's still good enough. That's fine. So regarding roleplay, and that Henrik is going to be trying to deceive Isaac from this point, instead of something else what might have happened. You see him quickly dart over, look over, to the rat who's the little monkey, and that monkey turns out to be a nice person, by the way.
Hey, my rats are nice.
Yeah, exactly.
And they need to be.
And Henrik goes, yes, so there are words of something to help with the church to make sure that it is preventing undead and fiends from entering and being basically around here. My friends here gave me a little bit of help in the matter, but thankfully we together, figured it out. And we are now going to go to the church and return to Father Lucian. And you see that he's not charismatic, right? He just isn't. He's a commoner, you know. And Isaac goes, well, if that is the case, you must tell me, what is it that is so important to protect our village, our town, and obviously the church? Who has the bones? Okay. Henrik will go, I do not have it on my person. I am not sure which one of these people had it. I thought they would go and do it for me. And you see Henrik sort of looking around to see who the fuck has the bones in this moment. And as it goes, so you found the bones and wanted to hand it off. This important thing that might protect people, you just wanted to hand it off to people who are very new to our town. Is that correct? Yes. Yep, they seem very capable. And it is getting dark out there, so if I'm honest with you, I wanted to stay in my home safe while these people who are clearly stronger than me could do it safely.
Isn't that the nice thing to do? He made us feel really welcome.
Now, in interest of fairness to you lot, I'm going to roll a d20 on roll 20 for this. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He has commoner stats, so it's just flat.
Can JB assist with this? It's a persuasion check.
How do you? Is that a nice thing? Is what you just said earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So he'll roll it twice. Give me a second. A 9 on the first roll. A 2 on the second. Isaac looks at all of you and goes, so, here's what I know. I know that some little birdies told me that people were sneaking into Henrik's shop here. Now, if you are friends with Henrik here, why would you need to sneak in? Why would Henrik be not just letting you in?
Oh, he was just so busy working in the back, he didn't hear us knocking at the door. So we had to do what we could to just get his attention. Can you do like a deception roll?
You can, but because of that, you're going to be rolling at a disadvantage.
I'll do it. And
Yeah,
I'll cast
of
guidance
course.
on myself as well.
If you cast guidance, he will see you cast guidance.
Okay.
Just bear in
This is
mind.
disadvantage roll for deception, correct?
Yes.
7. Never mind.
Oh.
Child. I think at this point, Yego's, it's still very meek, but I think he sees that things are going downhill for honestly no reason. He will just kind of like squeeze through Lantern Rain. Okay, we'll be honest. Truthfully, we were trying to protect Henrik from the truth. Because we are not the ones that are actually in the wrong. And I look at Henrik and I kind of just like, it's not a shrug, but it's like, I tried. Because Yegos doesn't want to hurt people, really, but
100%.
you did a bad thing. These bones were stolen from the church, and the church means a lot to me. And we found out that either Henrik stole them or Henrik was part of the reason they were stolen. So we came to go retrieve them. You don't have to believe me on all fronts, but the church is very, very important to me and to Vallaki as a whole, from my understanding. And we could not just let these bones be gone because they were causing more harm. Also, there were vampires upstairs. So, again,
Isaac
trying to save his
immediately-
butt, not really ours.
Isaac immediately turns to Henrik. Is this true? Are you saying why you spoke in front of me and then tried to twist your words? Dear Yegos here has done the right thing and has let me know that you have put our town in danger. If these bones are as powerful as they could be. Now, I do not know Yegos as a liar. Did you know about the vampires upstairs? And at this point, I believe he's going to recognize like a few marks on you lot, if that's okay. Something to bear in mind too, booming blade booms. So as he was approaching you, he heard boom, boom at the top. There's something to bear in mind.
Whoopsie.
Now, for yo, booming
You guys
blade's
figured
great.
out?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thunder's crazy.
That thunder's so crazy. It's clear sky right now, but you know, it's
came
fine.
out of nowhere.
Isaac,
Raining.
Isaac will, yeah. Did you know about those vampires? Yigo says you might be part of a plot. Now, it is my duty to protect this town at all costs. If it is true that you were storing vampires, that cannot go unpunished, Henrik. You do understand this. Henrik, he freezes. He doesn't say anything. He's been trying his best with you lot to say stuff to try and protect his life for as much as he can. If you are a threat to this town, then I must do. Turns to you lot. What must be done? And he grabs them by the face with the demon arm. And you see Henrik just as a flame
What?
burns his face. Henrik drops onto the floor. Now, I did not want you to see this, but you have the bones, and they are here to protect the church, yes, Diegos?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing else is upstairs, yes?
No. I think they looked.
You hear, everyone hears the sounds of the church bells going off. Yegos, you know when this bell is ringing, Father Lucian starts to hold ceremonies each day to try and comfort the people of Vallaki in some way. The church bell ringing is a sign that they are starting to make their way there. However many it's going to be, you will find out.
We and he like looks. He's kind of like shell shocked at the death. And he just looks back at Isaac. We have to get these back.
We do.
If people are showing up, we were worried that would be a attack or something, and the church is unsafe without them.
Then we must go. All of you, we can talk later. For now, the church is the most important, yes?
Yes.
Wait, Mr. Isaac, sir?
Yes, let's move as you're talking, yes.
Are you sure I can't touch it?
No, dear.
Mm.
You leave. You run. The bells are ringing, bringing people to the church. The sun is slowly beginning to set. You see that Isaac, there's this aura about him that he has a duty to protect this town in this moment right now. As Yegos knows, he is lethal when it comes to protecting this town at all costs. You make your way to the church. Dim, 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 dim. Is there anything you do before you get there? This is very important because there's no time to take short rest. There's no time to take long rest, obviously. But there is time to prepare as you're making your way there.
What do you mean prepare? The day's over.
And nope. Nightime's just begun in Barovia.
Oh, no.
I think at the very least, I think I don't know what everybody else's speeds are, but I have, because I've shifted down, but I still have Long Strider on, so I have 40 feet of movement, so I think I'm slightly ahead of people.
Damn, how long does that last?
An hour.
Wow, that's cool. Good.
Yeah.
Dave, Sorry, continue.
Oh no, I was gonna say, it's two things, but they're quick things.
Please, yeah.
You're gonna see. I look over at my shoulder, at like one of the rats, like a couple of rats, and then one of them like scurries off of my leg and just books it to the church.
Yep.
Because I don't know how far we are, but message is 120 feet.
Yep. It'll be further than here, but you can stay within 120 feet of this.
Yeah. I'm gonna check. He's gonna. The rat is starting to get ahead.
Yep.
So when we get into range, I can message Father Lucian.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure he knows that we're coming.
Yeah.
And then I think two of the rats go over to Rain. And Rain, what kind of shoes are you wearing?
What kind of what?
What kind of shoes are you wearing?
Boots.
Great. The rats they kind of like crawl up, two of the rats kind of crawl up your to your shoes and kind of crawl up the side that your leg is actually in, not your foot. And then their tail wraps around the boot, and then they bite the tail. And then they just stay there for like forever as I cast Long Strider on you.
Yo.
Oh.
Wait, you cast what?
Long Strider on you. Your speed goes up by 10 feet
Hell yeah.
It's
for
really
the next
good.
hour.
For a swashbuckler, very
Just
good.
to make sure that,
go
yeah, especially because they got stuck before, want to make sure they can at least get around.
120 feet per round with that?
No. It just adds another. Oh, well, yeah, if they do dashing and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I guess your base speed goes up by 10.
Rain, you can get there real quick because you can dash as your action, use your movement, and bonus action dash as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can move 120 feet per round, I believe it is.
Nice.
Yeah, 30 plus 10 times by 3, 120 feet per round. So Rain, you will be getting, you two, I'm going to say, are going to be the ones who arrive there before everyone else. Is that cool with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Lint, knowing that we're gonna pick up, casts Expeditious Retreat on
Yeah.
himself. He's
There.
literally just like he's almost vertical with him just like striding towards where it is with his just hand over his wound.
Does that just give you the bonus action dash?
I'll just check.
I believe it does.
Expeditious is bonus action duration, concentration for up to 10 minutes. So
You'll get there before that
Yeah.
drops. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you three are going to get there.
A couple things
Yeah.
for Davey as well. So I assume it's been more than 10 minutes since the fight.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, is anyone injured? Is anyone not at max HP?
I'm fine.
Fine.
It was -7 when I got bitten, wasn't it?
Mhm.
I am missing 6 HP off my usual.
Okay. I'm going to do one first level healing word for Lint.
Okay.
You get 7 hit points back, and then I'm going to do a second level healing word on Rain.
Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. I love this like visual, like where the sun is setting behind the mountains around you.
The
as
shadows
you
chasing
start-
us.
Yeah, and everything is starting to get eerily quiet, right? As your
Mhm.
footsteps are hitting the floor, you hear the bells chiming off, but then you just hear the fast footsteps of 3 of you, and the other ones are just trying to catch up as well. And like, just yeah, I feel like the visual right now is just 2 auditory things going off. Everything else is dead silent, dead focused as you cast all your things. You 3 will get to the church before.
Rain, you get 11 hit points of healing, and then I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to cast False Life on myself, so I get 7 temporary hit points.
Very nice.
And Makaji is kind of mumbling in prayer to himself as he's walking over and casts his Harness Divine Power to restore 1 spell slot.
Smart. Yeah. That's
And
fine.
just out of curiosity, as we're running from the place to the church,
Yeah.
is there a well in town, and do we pass it?
I'm sure there'll be a well in this area. I'll do this then actually, because I don't think it indicates on the map. Roll a d20. If it's under a 10, no. If it's over a 10, yes.
That's a natural 20.
There you go. Then you
For like the most ridiculous of rolls.
Yeah, you quickly pass a well, and I think it's actually in the middle of town square, actually. So yeah.
You all.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. I was gonna say you all see as we're running, like Diego starts to like scratch his neck, and he begins to like almost like his breathing gets a little staggered for just a moment. And like he like just quickly looks around, sees the well, just kind of veers off ever so slightly. I'm sure that's like a pail or something that digs into the well and comes back. He literally just sticks his entire head into the pail, and then okay, keep going.
So good. Rain, what were you gonna say?
Is our max HP still
Max
down?
HP is still down, yes.
Yeah.
Something to bear in mind. So, before we go on to our break, you find yourself, at least you 3, Lint, Rain, and I'd say you come a little bit later then, if that's okay for you, Egos, because you had to do that thing.
That's okay. Yeah, I think I was. I mean, again, I have because they are fast. Yeah.
You know what I
Slightly
mean?
slower. Yeah,
Slightly slower.
People just veer off just
Yeah.
a bit just to do that
Yeah.
and then come right back.
You see the church ringing its bells. The church doors are closed. There's light from inside. And there's a woman waiting at the door. This lady is wearing a gorgeous white dress. Gold band in her hair. Gold necklace. And a slight look of frustration and disappointment. Well, I was wondering when you were going to arrive. You have something I want. Let's go on a break. I'll show you what this lady looks like as well, because that'll be fun. Yeah, let's go on a break.
Nor Clear.
Fact.
This is the finale of this part. So
We're all out of everything,
Yep.
right? Does anyone have anything left?
I just have like
That's it.
cantrips,
That's it.
and I do have fireball.
anyway, back in a sec. See you soon. Everyone can say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Howdy. Sad, dude. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of Strahd. We find ourselves back at St. Andral's Church. This is the point where the sun has basically set. Before we went on break, the head of the town's guard, Isaac, did not mention his last name, eviscerated Henrik for putting the lives of their people on the line, for whatever reason it is. He hasn't got exactly the right patience when it comes to those kind of things, as Jagos would know. They quickly ran to the church with the bones of St. Andral, and they are welcomed, if you would, by a lady called, well, you'd assume who this might be. I'm just going to quickly zoom in so you can see them. It's a gorgeous looking woman. Oldish. Looks younger than they would be. The skin is quite dry in nature. As she looks at all of you as you arrive. Now, just so I'm aware, it would have been Rain, Lint, just point in order there, and also because of how it went down in Henrik's shop, right now you actually have Isaac as an ally in this.
Yes.
Which is really good. By the way, that's because of you, Jagos, for your role earlier. So, something to bear in mind. And the message has been sent over, by the way, Jagos.
Yep.
Is it just a case of we're coming over? Is there anything specific you want to say?
Yep. Yeah, you know, basically the little tiny rat would have found the Lucian, and would have crawled up because he would know that rat's coming to him as Viegos.
Yeah.
And it would be, we are coming back with the bones. With Isaac, I think he just needs to validate some things. That's it. See you soon.
And they can respond, yes?
Yes.
You hear him in a very calm voice. It's kind of like he's talking at the same time he's talking to you in a weird split way. He goes, "That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I am in the middle of a sermon. So please come back whenever you can." And then that's all you hear. I need to change this music. This is too calm.
This is too calm. It was great for the small moment of talking to Lucian.
A little bit of respite, that's all good. All right, let's see. We are going to have just this for now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. As this lady looks at all of you, and goes, "Well, I am going to assume that Henrik did not do his job correctly, and that is why you're here. Well, that is awkward. Your arrival meant I had to speed up some plans. Didn't really go the way I wanted, but the end result is all that matters." And as everyone arrives in this second, and the call vanishes because the camera turns off. Welcome back.
Everything was lagging out for a second. I'm so sorry.
No need to apologize. Jagos and Bakor and Davey, you all three of you got pretty damn good perceptions, naturally anyway. You do see on the top of the church itself, small little bits of orange glow start to appear. So, What is your plan? To return the bones and then think you've won and that's it? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Dear, this is what's going to happen right now. You give me the bones, and you will live for, well, however long you can. If you attempt to bring them back, though, I have no choice but to stop you.
I'm really sorry, miss, but one of our friends needs the bones, so we have to put them back in the church.
Father Lucian, yes. She doesn't take a drink, I do. Well, that pitiful man. From what I've heard, he claims he has divine powers, and lo and behold, as soon as the bones left, they were gone. Exactly how I expected.
It would be in your You see, like, Diegos is starting to like stand tall. It would be in your best interest not to insult the father.
Oh dear. He is an insult to me. Isaac behind you will look over. Why are you here, Ludmilla? Why would you come here? Well, dear Isaac, is it? These people who you are traveling with for some reason unknown? Oh, actually, I do know. She looks at his hand, which is still got a little bit of the crisp of Henrik's flesh. That explains what happened to him, at least. They brought someone of interest here into this town, and I heard about it through my own ways. So, I thought to myself, what a lovely present it would be for dear Strahd if I could bring her to him. Now, would I do it myself? Probably not, but could I force her out of this town? Because there is no safe haven anymore for her. And I can only assume she's still in here. The fire starts to light on top of the roof.
Rain is going to get a message from Diegos.
Yep.
Again, small little rat just comes up and start whispering in the ear. I'm just gonna say, "You're the fastest. Get the bones inside."
You'll hear Rain reply to go, I'll try my best. So, I'm going to be under the assumption that we're not just going to be talking here. I see you're quite worn out, all of you, which is very convenient for me and my... You hear the clattering of feet coming from behind her on top of the roof. So it's like this at the front, as you see two more vampire spawns crawling down the wall. And they... Let's have a look real quick. You see that they crawl down and start moving into and basically spread out from Ludmilla. And you just see that these two are two male-looking figures, male-presenting, I believe the term is actually. But they are almost animalistic in nature. They are still on all fours during this time. They have not stood up straight at all. I think Isaac at this point would move in front. If you are committed to destroying this church and putting the lives of the townspeople at risk, I have no choice, Ludmilla. You must be exterminated. And Ludmilla just turns and goes, you can try if you want. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, God.
All right.
Bakar, come on.
I rolled a 1.
Amazing.
I'm a klutz. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I do need to roll, actually. Hang on. Okay. That is theirs, and... Okay. Alright, everyone. That's good, that's good. Alright. Lint, what'd you roll?
17.
17 for Lint. 1 for you, Bakar, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. Davey?
15.
15.
Mhm.
Yegos?
19.
19.
Yeah, you're making my 1 look real bad.
Could someone roll a d20, please, for Rain? I think it's only fair one of you lot do it instead of me.
13.
13, they have a +2.
Okay.
Actually, I think they have more, actually, to they're a swashbuckler. I believe they have...
They should at least, well, maybe, I don't know.
They're warlock.
Yeah.
More.
The minute I said that, I don't know.
I actually believe swashbucklers add their charisma modifier to their thing. So, +2, +4, +6, 13, 19 then, I believe. We're going to say it anyway, because I'm not too sure fully. I know they're quick on that point, at least. Okay. Yegos.
But yes, they do add their initiative, their charisma too.
Cool, thank you. Yegos, your dex is higher, I believe.
+3.
Okay, so you're going to go before them.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just write this down. Oh, actually, I need to roll for... One sec. Where are your stats, my friend? Da, 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 da. Okay. Alright, sorry everyone. Just gotta get this down. Lint was 17. Then Isaac. Then it's Davey. Then it's Bakar. Where are they? Good rolls, by the way, everyone. Bakar, apart from you, obviously. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. Top of the round. Ludmilla with a 21 on their initiative. This is what they're going to do. They are going to... Let's have a look. I have strats prepared. Okay. So... Cool. Ludmilla will look at all of you and go, I haven't done this for a while. And they are going to... Yeah, let's do that. Cast. Which one of you is sporting weapons right now? Rain has...
Staff.
Isaac has... You have a staff.
I have a
long
crossbow,
sword.
but it's on my side.
You're on the side. Okay.
I have a long sword and a shield.
Let's
I have
put
a
his
shield too.
dagger away.
Okay. Davey, could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? I believe it is con. Let me just double check.
5.
Yeah. Davy, you see her cast a spell at you, and all of a sudden you start levitating up in the air. And you go up 20 feet.
Ooh.
You can't move forward or backwards. You are locked in place at the top.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Yegos.
Okay. I look at the big buff Isaac in front of me with his demon daddy arm. Let's just kind of step to his right. I will give a nod to Rain just to solidify go. Because Bones need to get in. And I will shift again into Beastie Boy.
Yeah.
And I will say, you will not hurt the Father or the church or anything else that's inside. Or her. Yeah, she's important too. And I will book it to... Oh, this is bad. Bad Yegos. Bad Yegos. Bad Yegos.
All right.
I will book it to her. My hand begins to elongate even further with the drippy, with the nails that seem to drip some kind of viscous liquid. As I cast Primal Savagery.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
We double dice.
Yeah.
That is going to be... Nope, 25 plus 6 is 33. 33 points of acid
That's
damage.
already a huge amount. Very good. You see as you swipe at her, the acid sort of burns her face, and because it's specifically her face, she gets very angry, and she just...
Oh, I lied. I just lied to you. Plus...
How dare you?
Sorry. Mark Harris, my favorite foe.
Okay.
And the Gathered Swarms. I did actually double those as well.
Oh my god.
So sorry. That is another 6 plus... Oh, wait, let me check. Oh, it is piercing damage. Okay, great. 6... 11... No, sorry. 17...
Jesus.
Let me do this separately. Sorry. It was 30... It was 33...
Yep.
That becomes... Oh, God, I just had it in my head. That becomes 37. And then plus 11 points of piercing damage.
37, 11, 48.
Yes.
Is she
That's
okay?
monstrous.
I forgot about my favorite foe. Sorry. That
Okay,
is-
hang on. That's very important. Concentration check on her.
Oh, she has to roll...
24 con.
Yeah, that's... Woof.
I need to double check something.
Wait, is this for levitate? Because I really don't want to fall 20 feet.
It is. It is.
Oh Christ.
It would only be 2d6.
Well, again,
It's fine.
I need to double check her con. That's very interesting, though. That's such a huge... That was a bomb of damage. Definitely didn't expect that.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
We still have a little bit left, you know?
The only way she can make this save is by rolling a natural 20. The only way she can make this save.
I've got a reaction.
And in the interest of fairness, on the board. Okay. Oh my god!
A 19.
No. Way,
Oh,
dude.
my Lanta.
Holy shit.
Wow. Davey, you plummet 20 feet.
Reaction featherfall.
Featherfall, that's fine. You use that. Very nice. You bastard. You wrecked her. Just saying, she wasn't prepared for that bullshit.
Yeah, you can see you all can see that he's definitely more animalistic
Yeah.
at this moment.
Yeah.
You can tell that he's in super protect mode as he's scared for Father Lucian. Especially with the fires and stuff. He just that's me.
Literally a huge round. Damn. Vampire spawns.
Uh-oh, I'm about to
Oh,
get
fuck, I
wrecked.
forgot about
Oh, I'm
this.
about to get
Ludmilla will
jumped.
look at both of them and go, "Get him!" They are going to come at you. They are going to flank.
Wrecked. I'm about to get wrecked.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Okay.
At advantage. First one rolled really badly. Yeah, 13 is the highest.
No.
No.
Oh.
Second one
Oh.
at advantage. 16
It hits.
hits. Grapples goes to bite. Natural 20.
Oh god.
Okay, so this is
Anything to combat that. I'm just checking real quick. What I need to know.
Yes.
This is very important.
yes.
Okay, never mind.
You sure?
Nope, you're good.
If you got any questions, please.
Nope. Because they both, but only one has attacked so far. The other one hasn't. I assume.
No, one attacked but missed. The other one attacked, and that was the one who crit you.
Okay, then this is an important thing.
Sure.
Did one technically end its turn before the other one attacked, or are they both simultaneous?
I mean, technically, it's their own turn. They're just going out at the same time, so they would have ended their turn as they missed on their attack. Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The minute that one stops, you see like my rat-like instincts kick in.
Yeah.
I can use my reaction to move up to 10 feet when the creature ends its turn within 5 feet of me without provoking opportunity.
Wow. Okay, that's huge. So if that's the case, they would not have been flanking you.
They would have been
at
flanking me,
that
exactly.
I could have cheated it and be like, well, actually, they could have moved, but fuck it, that was too cool. So do you mind if I roll one more time?
Yeah,
Is
go
that
ahead.
okay?
Yep.
But in the interest of fairness, again, I'm going to roll on here just because I think that's
Totally
important.
fair. Totally valid.
Miss.
I actually get to use this reaction. Remember last time and we were fighting that creepy
Yes,
thing,
yes.
and I was like, I got a thing, and I effed up. It was that thing.
Wow. Wow.
Huge.
Huge.
Shine.
That was a giant thing. Well done.
He's like,
Ludmilla looks and just goes, useless. Rain.
no, I'm not. Oh, then.
Rain. What is Rain's plan? To get in? Is that basically their plan right now, everyone?
Yeah, I mean, if they can bonus action disengage, they could use their movement and their action.
They're not even in melee with anything. They don't need to get disengaged. They just need to dash.
Yeah, but if they're trying to go through the church
They-
doors,
they-
they're gonna have to get engaged.
Oh,
with them.
true.
They might have to
Ludmilla-
try
Ludmilla-
head for the windows or a side door or something else, just to get away
It's
from
just-
the battle.
Just
can
bonus
definitely
action
get-
disengage, and they can just get in.
Yeah.
Like it's
Is
the
the
most
door
simple
open
thing.
though?
You don't know. You don't know what's happening there.
Yeah.
You better to go through
Only
the
one
window.
way to find out.
Who?
Are there any open
Because
windows?
I don't know Rain very well as far as y'all, so y'all decide what they would do. But I'm thinking they would definitely be trying to get there. Whatever decision they would make is.
So
I could see them barreling through a glass window, but
Yeah.
something to bear in
I
mind.
could too.
Father Lucian knew that night was coming without the bones, so he's been doing some preparation to make sure the church is safe. Just something to bear in mind there.
but it's also on fire.
He doesn't know that. He's doing a sermon right now. So, yeah, just something to bear in mind, okay?
That might be the best.
So, yeah,
Especially being a rogue, they can try to unlock the door. They still disengage, so they wouldn't take opportunity.
so 30 feet. will get them
40. Oh yeah,
40
sorry,
feet.
but they do have 40.
40.
Keep that in mind.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
We'll get them there. So that's their movement. Their bonus action to disengage. Okay. So that's their movement. Their action is to dash. Okay.
Well, again, they have 40 feet on their movement, so with 40 feet of movement, they could get to the door without dashing.
Yeah, I know.
Just to make
I know
that
that. I'm just saying, if you want to get any further, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they will have to dash. Yeah.
Okay. Is everyone okay with that agreement?
Yep.
Yep. All right. They get in.
Yeah.
Let me think. Is this a luck check or not? Nah. You see Rain go up to the door. See Ludmilla looking at Yegos, who just completely avoided the attacks. Rain gets to the door, pulls the handle, it opens. They barrel in to the church, and you hear Ludmilla's go, shit, as they get through. 40 feet. I'm going to say what Rain would see, okay? What Rain sees and interrupts is a sermon being done by Father Lucian to... where are we? What was Twitter? Twitter's poll, I believe it was 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. 4 other civilians are in the church,
That's what that poll was.
including Irina. Irina is in there as well. 40 feet, 30, 40. They would know. Now, do they know where the bones are kept?
Didn't we? I swear we had a conversation about where the bones were kept.
Yeah. But it escapes. Hang on.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'll go through
I
the notes.
swear.
You had
it's in
7 pages
someone's
of notes, right, Lynn?
I'll have a look.
Well, they're not going to get there regardless, so
Yeah.
read it up and we'll continue, because we've only got a couple of minutes left, everyone, and then we'll figure out what's up.
I
next.
think it's at least fair that Rain would like show the bag at least to Father Lucian.
Where's
like-
yeah.
That's true. That is very
Yeah.
true.
We knew that they were buried somewhere deep in. They had to be dug
like
up.
a crypt or something.
Most important thing is Father Lucian sees the bag. That is the most important thing. Okay? There's something to bear in mind.
That's fine with it.
All right. Damn, that's really good. Really good. Lynn.
Ooh, child.
Lint, on seeing that Rain has got in and needs to get Ludmilla away from the door, is going to use as much movement as he can to get to the right-hand side of the map. So, like, past the little... probably up to where the rocks are.
About there? Hang on, let's have a look how much movement you had.
There can be anything.
Yep.
I've got to imagine where it is.
You're at the north of the rocks.
Okay. He's going to bonus action first. Try cast telekinetic shove at Ludmilla to drag her away from the doors.
That is a 17.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that
Come on.
passes.
You see her about to get shoved, and then she just stomps down with one foot, and the floor itself sort of crunches under her foot.
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
Can I try again?
No, it's only your bonus action.
What can I do?
You've had a really good opening moment, by the way, y'all. Just something to bear in mind. Also, Davey, we need to roll that damage on your fall, right? Oh no,
No,
feather
feather
fall.
fall.
You're good. No. My mistake.
Ooh. Hang on. No, I'm not gonna be able to reach that. Fuck. Do I dare?
Do you dare what?
Do I dare? Fuck, nothing can reach her from where I am at.
What you got, dude? If you take too long, we gotta move.
I don't know. Guys, should I cast Firebolt? Risk setting the whole fucking thing ablaze?
If you hit one person, it doesn't do anything. As in, it doesn't. It's no area effect when it comes to Firebolt.
Okay.
Fireball will
Alright.
set shit off.
Yeah.
Only do fireball if you can switch the damage to something else. If you
Okay.
Don't set the church on fire.
I don't think you got many third.
Firebolt is a cantrip.
Yeah.
I can't swap it.
Oh no, firebolt
shit.
is fine. I'm talking about fireball.
Oh right, okay. All right. Yeah, fine. I'll just use firebolt then, because that's the only ranged attack I have.
Are
That's
you
long
hitting
enough.
Ludmilla?
Yes.
Sure,
Aiming
go
at
for it.
Ludmilla. Okay. That's 20.
Nice.
27 damage. So was that 4d10?
Either 2d10 and double the dice, or
2d10 double it.
quickens it a little bit, doesn't it?
Yes.
Good job, by the way. This is really, really good stuff so far. Seriously.
13, 26 damage.
Amazing.
Fire damage.
Yeah. She takes it. Whew. Good. It's looking hurt. That opening round, seriously, from Yegos fucked her.
Yegos is. Whew.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Okay.
Woo. Baby. All right. Anything else, Lint?
No, I used everything, so.
Amazing. My God. In my head, I was like, oh man, they're out of stuff. They're going to struggle. Nope. Okay. You see Isaac pull out his battle axe and charges right into the fray. And he's going to attack the vampire spawn on the right and the vampire spawn on the left as well. He's not going to get in between them because he is at least smart in that regard. So he is going to swing at the one on the right to start with. That hits. Okay, good. Good. One on the left. Crit. Fuck. That's a lot of damage. Oh, Jesus. That's ridiculous. That one's already like almost its head gets cut off. And he just goes, "You will not burn this church down. Not on my watch, Ludmilla." That's his go, Davy.
Okay, Davy's gonna start with an entangle centered. Oh wait a minute. Should look something up on this one here. 20-foot square. 10, 15, 20. Oh no, I should be able to. If I have it go like this, this be the square. It'll be in the church, but there shouldn't be anyone right there, and it doesn't do any damage. So Davy's gonna do that. They're gonna cast Entangle in that area. So that should get both of the vampire spawn and Ludmilla. They all have to make strength saving throws.
Strength saves.
Giants, sort of like hardened mushrooms, grow out of the ground and begin to try to envelop their feet and grow into their skin.
Amazing. Make sure I got this right. Con save, did you say? Sorry, strength save, sorry.
Strength saving throws.
Okay, Ludmilla. I believe that passes 20. Yeah, flat 20. Vampire spawn on the right. That fails. Vampire spawn on the left. I believe that succeeds as well. 19.
Okay, the one that failed is restrained, and I believe the square is now difficult terrain.
Okay, amazing.
Then that's my action. Bonus action, Shillelagh. And then
I'll put
so
X
that no
over
one
it so I know.
gets- So no one gets ganged up on. Davy is just going to use their 30 feet of movement to go here.
Yee. Nice. Very good. Bakor.
Because gonna move like a little bit closer, but not much.
Yeah.
Sorry, just through there. And then he's gonna flip through his book and read a prayer out loud. He's gonna cast Moonbeam. And Moonbeam is gonna be put right on top of Ludmilla.
Yep. Well, that's
and she needs to-
interesting. That's interesting. It's at the start of their turn, I believe, when it happens.
Oh, it's at the start of their turn?
Yeah, you drop it, and it's at the start of their turn when they either make a con. They actually have to make a con anyway. Or a wisdom, whatever it is on the spell.
Yeah, a con, yeah.
It's literally really, really good call, by the way. Because
And then
yeah,
that's it.
amazing. No, that's really good. top. You lot wrecked her so quick. That is ridiculous. Yeah. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Boom!
This wasn't supposed to happen. Time to legendary your asses into the grave.
Chaz got legendary. Yeah. She's going to do two things.
But she needs to con save though first, right? For
Yes.
Moonbeam?
Okay.
Don't like that.
Everything dies in this area.
Circle of death.
Yeah, 100%.
The ground opens up and was swallowed into hell.
Oh man, you've really caught her off guard here. Okay. This is what she does. Difficult terrain, yes?
Mhm.
Okay. Ludmilla is intelligent. She knows about self-preservation in this moment. She is going to move half movement. So that's 10 to get there. And then she can get here. Right?
Now she's engaged with both Isaac and.
She is. She sees the top of the roof. And she misty steps on top. As a bonus action.
Shouldn't she have taken damage from Moonbeam before that?
Yep, sorry, I will do that. She did fail, so roll damage, please.
13.
She's still up. From that point, she will move somewhere on the roof, but will be out of your eye line from that point. So I'm going to quickly just turn her, not invisible, but invisible for you guys. And the last thing you see before she casts Misty Step is fuck as she goes. Yeah, she will use her action to move a bit more as well. All right. Ridiculous. Yagos, you destroy this encounter with that one turn. You fucked her up so badly. Yeah. Yagos, you have a vampire spawn there. Another vampire spawn. In the interest of how this is going to go down, depending on... I want you, Yagos, to tell me what you want to do in this round real quick. Because it's going to be Rain's turn next. And...
I'm gonna be real with you. How tall is this church? Like
the church
so Misty
itself,
stepping is only
30
feet. So I want to know like how high she had to get for her Misty step.
there would be... It's about 20 feet from this point. From that point where you were. So, yeah.
Opportunity attack. I'm going to try to climb up.
Okay. It's going to throw its attack. It's weird, actually, because, you know, with this attack, it can choose to grapple. It's a little bit different. So it's going to see if it can hit you. And if it hits you, then it's going to choose to grapple.
Okay.
It's a little bit different to usual grapple ones with opportunity attacks. Because it's part of its attack. You know what I mean?
Yep. I know. Yep.
Yeah. That is 16.
That does it.
With your +1, with your... Actually,
Yeah.
Okay.
My +1 took me to a 15 out of 16.
Yeah, it will choose to grapple you in that moment
Yep.
because it is part of its attack.
Yep, 100%. Seeing that, I just get very annoyed and just like my claws just like sink into their face.
Yeah.
As I attempt to primal savagery them.
Yeah.
Priyat's going to help me because they're on my shoulder.
Sure.
That is.
Will we
18
finish
hit?
soon? Definitely hits.
Great. Okay. Plus, they are not my foe. I can't change that either, I don't believe. Just check this out real quick. Okay, great. I will hit. No. As I. Yeah, as I stab them in the face, that the amount of force I'm putting into it, plus my rats trying to help me,
Yeah.
I'm going to be moved by the swarm 5 feet horizontally.
Yeah. I like that.
Get off me!
I love that. That's so good.
And then I'm gonna attempt to climb up.
Amazing.
So that was that was 18 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can just break a grapple. That's amazing. Good job.
It's like it's immediately breaking.
Great job.
I have 2 ways to break it. Either I move or they move.
So cool. I love that.
I love this class.
Takes half movement to climb up.
Yep.
So that'd have been.
But
40,
I
you do have long strider.
Yeah, so I will be getting like right to the top.
Okay, cool. You'll just get to the top.
I don't have a climbing speed, even though I feel like I should. I don't.
Well, maybe you can roll something and get it. I don't know.
Nah. I'm already got some other things going on.
Rain's turn. Rain will run up to Father Lucian. Quick as a flash, hands the bones to him. He immediately, you don't see this technically, but Rain would, finds a trapdoor, heads down, just out of sight. Everyone in the church is sort of just looking around confused because some random person came in running in a panic with a bag of something as he goes down. Yeah. Now, players. I know, Yegos, you want to try and see where they are at the top, right?
Yep.
Cool. We'll come on to that in a second. To speed things up, because we are running late, I don't think there's a chance right now of these vampire spawns are going to survive. Really, mainly because Isaac is there. And with your shillelagh, I think you lot would be able to out-damage them. So if everyone's cool to speed it up where you will just destroy these vampire spawns. If you want to do anything specific, please do.
I do have one.
Yeah, Davy would not go for the vampire spawns. She would leave Isaac to go with it and go follow Kiegos.
Okay.
I also have one more thing I would like to try to aim at Ludmilla.
You wouldn't be able to see her from where you are. Like she's.
But I guess she is on the roof.
And she misty stepped on the roof, so she must have seen the roof from where she was. So we should be able to see where she misty stepped.
There's like two tiers.
He said she also used the rest of her movement to go.
Right.
Movement and
stay.
action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we at least saw where she went.
Yeah. You know that she's on the roof.
Okay. I would still like to try something.
What do you want to try?
Fireball?
Yeah. If you do that, I will say.
It will blow up the roof.
It will blow up the roof, and people inside will die.
Let me
There's
think.
like no chance. You can, if you want to do that. I'm not going to take that away from you.
I'm going to swap the damage
Okay.
to psychic.
Have you got a 3rd level spell with psychic?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I have Shadow Blade and Tasha's Mind Whip that are both psychic.
Okay.
So I would like to cast a fireball of just psychic on her.
Yep.
in a
That's
general
so
position.
sick.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
That's wild. Yeah, just
That's
like a
really
ball
cool.
of psychic energy, mental. Oof.
Ooh.
And it's
If
on the
it
roof, so it
is
should
swap to
only hit
psychic-
her.
Yeah, it is swap to psychic. So does that mean that the attack save for her is Dex
No,
or
it's still
intelligence or
it's
wisdom?
always Dex.
Still Dex. Okay.
Yep, still Dex.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Just make sure to angle it that it doesn't hit anyone inside.
We'll
That
say
should
you
be
did.
Yeah, I
fine.
just want to aim it to like literally
done.
diagonal
Don't worry
up,
about it.
so like the
Don't worry about
radius
it. It's
just
done.
like touches.
She does roll a natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Still half damage.
Still have damage.
And she is very hurt.
So it will be 8
Well, after this, she'll be
d6. So it will be 4. D6.
Roll
Or I
high,
could just
roll high, roll high.
Yeah.
Come on.
So swap it. 8d6 psychic damage. 6, 12,
I love this.
16, 19.
19 total.
Yeah.
So
No. I halved it. I only rolled 4 instead of 8 d6s.
Oh no, roll the whole 8d6.
Roll the
and then
whole?
half it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So 19 so far.
I'll re-roll the whole thing. So, you one.
No, just keep
no,
the
no,
19.
no, no, no,
roll
no.
another.
Roll
Oh, okay.
19, roll another. Yeah.
Okay. 19. Oh, hang on. I'm shit at maths. $37.
37.
Yeah.
What's that halved, everyone?
Half of 37 is
18 rounded down.
18 rounded down. Yeah.
18.
Just 1 down of the damage.
Is it enough? Is it enough?
I gotta honor that. Yagos, you get to the top of this roof and you quickly look around and you see Ludmilla face down. And we're gonna end the session there.
Lynn's just standing there like, the fuck did I just do?
I've got to honor it. It was so smart. She was supposed to get away, but that was it. The combination of Yagos destroying her in the first round, and then a combination of that, I would be doing a disservice to you as players if I was like, no, she gets away. It's bullshit. Because I'll say this: the plan is when she's at half health, she books it. You got half health immediately. With the fireball and other combinations, yeah, I gotta honor it. You know, that's it.
Holy fuck.
Good job. What a great move.
Because I was just thinking, I want to use the swap. I want to use the replace damage
I
thing.
fucking knew you'd love Odra Scribe, so it's so fun. And she, because in my head I was like, she does have counterspell, but she's way further away. She just can't see you. So there you go.
And I don't have to see.
You fucked
just
yourself over.
about.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, huge. She had to get away, and that was it. That was the only thing. Good job. That's literally all I can say. Really good job. You did kill one of the brides of Strahd. So let's have a look what happens there next week.
She got in the way. That's her own fault.
She should have just moved. I mean,
Amazing. Huge. So good. Everyone, thank you so much for playing. Really good game. Really good. Well done, all of you. I was a little bit panicked because of how low you were and all that kind of stuff and spells. Incredible way of doing it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Everyone who was here, I really do appreciate it. We'll be back hopefully next Sunday for whatever happens next. You finished it. The Feast of St. Andral does not happen. So
Hell yeah.
you're good. There is fire, by the way, still crackling, but you'll be able to do that. You got fucking druids and stuff. All right, everyone.
Do we level up?
Not yet. Not yet.
No!
Not yet. So
Oh.
I want you to sit at level 5 for a little bit because it's a really good level. I promise you. Anyway, goodbye, everyone.
Sure.
Goodbye, everyone. See you on Sunday. Goodbye.
Bye.